Hey y'all, good morning. Good. It's almost morning. It's almost midnight. Night crew. What it do? Leslie. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Latrice. Hi, Miss Janet. Hi, Betty. Hi, Cherise. Hi, Adrian. Yvetta. Yvetta, you know you be on it. Miss Lisa. Miss Castleberry. Karen. Victoria. Valerie. Sally. Hello. Brenda. Miss Lynn. Gina Harris, Tammy Middleton. It's a bunch of y'all. I can't get everybody's name, but I do the best that I can. Opening up a sugar-free Canada Dry for all the hoes out there that'll be like, "Oh, Nandy was drinking beer. I thought Nandy said she don't drink." I don't drink. I don't drink and I don't drug, but I do drag. We're gonna do a little of that tonight. It's a little bit though. It's a little dragging. Hi, Miss Marilyn. Marilyn, I didn't see you on the live. We had a live tonight. We were doing a Saturday screen. We had Saturday screens. We watched a really, really good movie tonight. What did we watch? Us. I had made reference to it some in a previous posting, and I thought it would be cute for us to do a virtual field trip. You know, I think of these things, and then other people try to implement them, but you see it for what it is. Like everything we do over here, somebody's doing the same thing over there. I can't do what they do. I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do what anyone else does, and nobody can do what I do. So I know y'all get in my box all the time, like, oh my God, Nandy, they doing this now. They charging now. They trying to charge for X, Y, and Z. They did it. Let them live. You know what I'm saying? It's flattery. You know what I'm saying? I don't copy anybody over here, ever, no matter what you heard. Everything I do and think of is original, and I'm always thinking of things to make our platform better, bringing in experts. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to my live tonight. Hi, Emily. Hi, Beryl. I'm drinking. I have a mug. It says I'm classy, but I will get in that assy on one side. And then on the other side, it has our teammates logo. Quite a few of you have been ordering them. We have the t-shirts too. We have the Ricos. Leave me alone. I'm happy. We have that. So if you have not purchased your teammate swag, please make sure that you do. Thank you, Miss Reeves, for becoming a new member. I definitely appreciate that. Listen, it's super easy to join this new movement. We have a new movement over here. We've been doing it for like a month, so it's not that new. But about a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago, I decided that I didn't want to just do Tay and Carmen, right? That I wanted to do other things, and we have been doing other things. We have been, I just did a virtual field trip. So I just came back from Savannah. I shared some of that with you all because I'm not greedy. You know, yes, it was supposed to be for the paid members, and a lot of it is. It's a lot that I didn't show you guys that I will be putting in our private lounge. But yeah, I mean, you know, y'all teammates, and you know, of course, I'm going to share some things with you all, and probably most things with you all, but over time, right? But if you want to get what we're doing live, like tonight, we had movie night, virtual field trip. It was lots of fun. Watched a great movie. If you want to be part of the new movement over here on this page, all you have to do is click the join button. It's super, super easy. 2 plans to choose from, $14.99 a month. So $15 a month or $20 a month, either one. And you'll be in the in crowd for everything that we're doing on our platform. So if you are a member, because there are a lot of members who are not in the lounge yet, please send me a message on Facebook and let me know that you need to get into the lounge, because that's where it all goes down, right? Ms. Reeves, please send me a message on Facebook. Please don't forget, because I'm not going to know. I totally enjoyed it once I got it straight. Send me a message. Let me know that you just became a member, and I will let you into the lounge. But the lounge is where it all goes down, right? Clinic Corner, the Culture Corner, virtual field trips, talk about Tay and Carmen when it comes out, other hot topics and events. This is what we've been doing for the last few weeks or so now. So definitely would love for you all to join the movement. It's super easy to do. Coach, my cousin got put at a hospital. She had that fake license nursing, but can't say anything on here. What? Your cousin was put in a hospital? Coach, my cousin got pulled at a hospital. Oh, she got pulled from a hospital. She had that fake license, nursing license, but can't say anything. It's a lot of those fake nursing licenses going around. We talked about that, y'all know, on Saturday. When did we talk about it? A couple of days, maybe yesterday, day before, about the fake nurses in Florida. All the fake. So they had this whole scheme set up where fake nursing diplomas were given out to people, and in Florida, in colleges, certain colleges, not all across Florida, not all the colleges in Florida, but like quite a few colleges in Florida. They only mentioned 3, but there are plenty more that they haven't even mentioned yet. And in Florida, it was a big scandal, right? So if you wanted to be a nurse, you go to them, you pay them. How much did they say it was? I have to look at my phone. It was like $15,000. That's what it was. $15,000. And the scandal ran from, hold on, let me put up my notes, from 2016 to 2022. All right. In that time, they issued 7,600 licenses in that time. All right. From 2016 to 2022. Now, Tay was going to school, allegedly. She said she was going to school. That's what her, the documents show. And 2018 is when she supposedly got her nursing license from Florida, from the same state. This scandal was going on from 16 to 22. So Tay was right in there when it was well established issuing these fake ass diplomas. Now, I'm not saying Tay's license is fake. Not saying that. I'm not saying I know that for a certainty. Y'all know I don't get on my page, my platform, and just pop shit recklessly. I don't do that. That's what they do. Okay? That's what they do. They pop shit, and even when you correct them and give them like, well, that didn't happen. This is actually what happened. They don't give a damn. All they care about is getting views. But what I care about is giving y'all correct news, right? I don't know. I don't know that Tay's nursing license is fake. But what I do know is Tay's license was supposedly issued in that time period, 2018. This was going on since 2016 to 2022. Tay's nursing license says her record. Now her school records say that she graduated in 2018 with a BSN. But the nursing license says she was working. Wait, let me get it right. So she graduated in 2019 and she was working as a nurse in 2018. Yeah, that's how it goes. And I find this extremely, let me see, I actually have it up here for you guys. I know most of you have already seen it because I went into it the other day. It's not on this one. It's on another one though. Hold on. Okay, let's put you up. Hi, Miss Sherry. What are you doing? Let's put you up. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, which is a BSN, was issued in 2019. This is not why I brought y'all on here. We got a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about. But I just wanted to refresh your memory since somebody said something in the comments. All right. Hi, Alba. You on live now? Yes, I'm live right now. I wasn't gonna go live, but then I started thinking about some things. I'm like, let me put them up on the shit that I've been sitting on. So anyway, Tay's nurse BSN was given to her on 12/13/2019. But if you go back and you look at her nursing transcript, can't really see it. I have to blow it up. It says that her license was issued first on 9/13/2018 when she became a nurse. All right. So that's really interesting to me, Tay, how you was working as a nurse first in 2018 That's when it's right in the middle of the scandal. But you didn't graduate to 2019? Oh, okay. And again, I'm not saying 100%. Nobody knows anything 100%. No matter what you hear about that person, you don't know. It's all speculation, right? Let me exit out of this. But that is very peculiar. And she did go to school in Florida, and she did get a license in that time period, in that time frame when they was dealing out them fake ass licenses and fake transcripts to go along with them. And I've always said that Tay doesn't strike me as an intelligent person. She doesn't. I'm not saying she's like, like rock dumb, but no, she could never put it like that. She can't match wits with me. That's for damn sure. But not just me, most people. I just don't see her having an intelligent, all her conversations are very shallow. Very shallow. It's about shopping, clothes, fashions, trips, spending money. That's who the fuck, anybody can talk about that. Tell me about what's happening with this new strain of COVID. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about how to protect my skin in this cold weather. I mean, tell me something clinical. She never talks about anything clinical on her platform. And when other people talk about it, like her friends, that Carrie brought, then she's looking lost in the sauce. Like, oh yeah, oh okay, yeah. So I don't know for a certainty that her life. This is what I do. I go on and say I don't know for a certainty that X, Y, and Z. They don't put they don't say stuff like that on their page. Oh no, they just start running their mouth about shit they don't know much about. I don't know. They run their mouths like they know for sure the things that they'll be talking about when you really don't. Same way I don't right now. But the difference is I'm saying it. They don't. They post shit like it's the gospel. Anyway, I have street sense, no comment. You have street sense, no comment. Listen, I didn't even get on to talk about that. I just put that up there because Sunny Sunshine said that her cousin got pulled out of a hospital, okay, because she had a fake nursing license in Florida. Rock dumb. All right, let me take this down. Hold on. It's not why I got on here tonight. Why I got on here tonight is to walk you guys through and to share with you the interview that I had. You all know I had an exclusive interview Tuesday of last week. Again, what are we right now? Saturday, Tuesday, this past Tuesday. It was exclusive. It went down in the private lounge. Okay, that's where all the magic happens. I post there first. I give them first dibs. And the benefit of having a membership and being a supporter is you do get things when they come straight out the kettle, piping hot tea out the kettle. And you're able to interact with me live during that time. You're able to interact with the guest and ask questions. So there are lots of advantages to being a supporter. Those of you who are, I definitely appreciate the support. And if you're not, please join the movement because we're doing a lot of things over here, not just talking about Cook and Crook, even though that in and of itself is enough. All right. So we all know that Carmen had been missing her teeth for quite some time. And she went to the first dentist that she went to was in Cancun, Mexico. It's called Dental Design Studios, DDS. And, she was saying some very disparaging things about them, that they didn't put the implants in right. So they had to come out, that there was a problem with them, canceled appointments and miscommunications, no communications. And I got to thinking, well, this place is in Mexico. I looked up their website, their reviews and all that stuff. And then someone reached out to me that made me think even more. One of our teammates, she went to Cancun with her husband to get his implant, get a few implants put in his mouth recently, like 2 weeks ago. And she was telling me like, Mandy, there's no way, this office is very professional. It's, they're not canceling appointments like Carmen was saying they were. We have our appointment. It's still, in place. And then when we went, everything was just like it is here in America, right? Same standards, because they do go by the ADA, okay? American Dental Association in Cancun. You'll hear this directly from their mouth. I'm going to play the video for you. So they didn't have anything to fit them so cool. So I wanted to come on and play that interview for you all. It was very informative, very enlightening. You know, it really shined the spotlight on the ability of Mexico to do just as good a job here in America as you know, as we get here in America, right? All those stereotypes about Mexico being a seedy place, a dirty place, the doctors aren't on the same level, that's why it's so cheap. That's absolutely not true. And that was another reason I wanted to bring them on, to debunk a lot of the stuff that we have been hearing from Carmen, and also, you know, to give us some insight on Carmen, you know, a patient who would be like Carmen, you know, going in and getting all their teeth pulled out. So scenario, just like hers, right? So let me go ahead and play this for you guys so that you can, it's a bit lengthy because it was a one-on-one exclusive interview that I did again for my supporters on Tuesday. Releasing it to you all now. So it's a bit lengthy, but it's very informative. Further ado, I want to go ahead and get started. I will let you know, I'm going to play a video which will introduce our next guest, who they are, what they do, and how it pertains to you and other people who we've heard from nonstop about their experience with this person or this particular entity. So here we go.
To the clinic, so you don't. In Dental Design Studio, we want to make sure that you have an excellent experience visiting Mexico and or dental practice. So to all the patients that are coming from overseas, we take care of your transportation from the airport to the hotel and from the hotel to the clinic, so you don't get lost in the way and you arrive on time to your dental appointment and you feel safe. Additionally, we offer you preferential rates in different hotels around Cancun area, so you can stay at preferential prices. We also have personalized care and attention to the detail, so we can take care of your needs even before you have met our dental specialist or you travel all the way to Cancun. We can set up an appointment, we can see you prior of visiting Cancun, we can take care of the preliminary dental plan, and we can prepare a quote for you so you are fully prepared for your visit.
I really Cancun. And one of the things that we've heard a lot. We've heard good things. We've heard things from I won't say her name, but people who have traveled out to this practice and had a very good experience there with them, with the team, with the office, with their procedure, right? People are super happy about that. And we've also heard some slanderous things, like, you know, Carmen, she's been very vocal about her experience there and how they were incompetent and how they, you know, she had to take things out because they weren't put in right, and et cetera, et cetera. So I really wanted to give, you all know I am a strong supporter of small businesses. I really, really wanted to reach out to them so that they could tell us what they do, right? How they do what they do. Give us a bit more insight into their practice, some of their doctors there, and their policies, procedures as it pertains to implants, right? Implants is something that we all at this point in time it's reasonably affordable now, right? And it's even more affordable in Cancun. So I have Dr. Ortega with us today, and she will clear up some of the, you know, like myths or stereotypes about having dental surgery in Mexico, in a different country outside of the US. And you can say my name. Say my name. Latanya Robinson, she's on with us right now. Her husband was just out in Cancun about 2 weeks ago, and he had a couple of implants put in. He was super happy with the process and the procedure. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on Dr. Ortega. She is one of the doctors, one of the dentists there at the Dental Design Studio in Cancun. And, you know, she'll set the record straight and clear up some things about some of the things that we heard. So hang on a second. Hi, Dr. Ortega.
Hey, Dee.
How are you?
Hi, Dee. Thank you so much. Good. Thank you so much. Hello to everyone, all of your audience.
from the sunny, beautiful Caribbean.
Oh, I'm so jealous. What's the weather like there today?
I think we are 92, something like that.
92?
It's
Oh my
pretty
God.
sunny and hot.
You're so lucky.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
so Dr. Ortega, I've already played the introduction to Delta to the dental design studio there in Mexico. But if you could give us a little bit more information about what the practice is, who you are, what your background is, and kind of what your role is there, I
Sure.
think that'll be a good way to get started.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Dental Design Studio is a private practice. We are a team of 10 doctors. Every specialty in dentistry, in America, we have learned from other practices that once you get a treatment plan, you need to go from one place to the other, and then the next one, and then the next one. So you can complete a full dental process, and we actually can shorten that time, and we can complete dental treatments in record time because everyone is in-house. In our practice, we're 10 doctors from restorative, general dentistry, prosthodontics specialties, periodontics, endodontics, orthodontics, oral surgery, oral maxillofacial surgery, oral implantology. So all kinds of dental work that people need. We are here to help other Americans and Canadian patients that they cannot afford the dental treatments at the local dentist.
Okay, awesome. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a dentist, right?
Yes. Myself, I'm a general and restorative dentist. I'm from the north of Mexico. I studied dental school in Mexico. Actually, it's a city that is called Monterrey, which is pretty close to Texas. Then I continue my learning in Vancouver, which I study for a year, English, so I can somehow have a better English and communicate with people.
Yeah.
And then I continue with a couple of residencies, one in the University NYU and University of Michigan. So we keep up with all the training so we can provide it with the best quality of care.
Awesome. How long have you been a dentist?
I graduated in 2010, so 13 years now.
13 years. Wow. That's I'm sure you've seen a lot. So one of the things, so thank you for that information. One of the things that you all specialize in there, first of all, kudos to you all for having a one-stop shop. You have a periodontist, you have a oral surgeon, you have all these different specialists there. So we call it one-stop shop here in America, so that if a person needed care, they don't have to go anywhere else. You have everything you could possibly, you collaborate with so many doctors there that a person doesn't have to go back to America or go to another doctor to get things done. They can get them all done there, when the time is appropriate. Is that right?
Exactly. We try to make sure that everyone can take care of all their needs in the shortest period of time. So some people, they can only travel, hey, I only have a couple of days. Can you do a root canal? This is an emergency.
Yeah.
We can fill you in. We can book you in. We can help you. This doesn't happen if it doesn't come with a big bill.
A root canal. Do people leave America to go to Mexico for a root canal?
Well, many root canal specialists, they have a waiting list for over maybe 2 weeks, maybe 1 month.
Right.
And imagine living with pain for 2 weeks, that it's gonna drive you crazy. So yeah, you can just call, make an appointment. We can fit you, and the root canal specialist can see you. We need a few days notice, of course, or maybe we could do our best so we can book the patients. So yeah, you can get the dental care.
Okay. How many Americans do you estimate travel to your office for procedures per year?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Um,
over the years, we have received many people, many patients.
Mm-hmm.
I will say maybe 50 per month, maybe 80 per month. It
Wow.
depends on the season and that a lot of people is traveling. I think over the years we have more than 5,000 happy patients.
Wow.
So yeah, we have many people traveling, not only from America, but also from Canada, people from UK, people from Poland, people from France, people from all over Australia. We have
Wow.
had many people from all over the world.
Wow. How long has the practice been in business?
7 years now. Yeah, I think we
Seven
have been
years.
7 years. Yeah.
Wow. And did you all start out as a general dentistry practice and grew into implants organically, or how did you all start?
We actually started as restorative. We started as cosmetic, and people adds up. Like we have many other dental specialists that were able to collaborate with the clinic.
Hmm.
So in the first year, I think we were only about 4 or 5 doctors. Now we merged a lot of people together,
Yeah.
and now we're 10 doctors. I think,
Wow.
give it a take, 10 doctors.
So when you say restorative surgery, is that like if someone was in an accident and they broke bones in their face and they needed to have restoration done? Do you do that there, or is that a challenge for you all? Or
No, this is actually a different specialty in oral and maxillofacial surgery. This is actually a little bit more of trauma.
right,
Usually, the doctors, the oral surgeons that will take these type of cases will be in a hospital because of the situation. They will need to be in a very controlled environment,
sure,
OR. So yeah, I think this is a different specialty, which we also take care of.
right,
We also have an oral and maxillofacial surgeon in the team, two of them actually. So in case we need major restoration,
sure,
maybe bone fracture,
yeah,
facial trauma, even for cosmetic purposes, people that would
right,
like to have everything realigned, oral and orthodontic surgery, all kinds of treatments.
okay. That's good to know. I mean, I can imagine a hospital being the primary source of care for someone who was in an accident and broke bones. Um,
Mhm.
oh, why am I echoing? You have your other phone on? You have a phone on near you?
Yes, I do.
Can you turn it down a little bit, please? It was
Oh,
giving feedback if you don't mind.
oh, sorry.
It's okay, no worries at all. So, if someone has, if someone needs bone restructuring, and it was like the accident was, let's say, 20 years ago, is that something that your office would then take care of? Not like a fresh accident, but an older accident where bones were broken and they need to get implant surgery, and that's a factor. Is that something you guys are able to take care of there?
Well, actually, it has happened. We receive patients that they had reconstructions, facial reconstructions with
Mm-hmm.
titanium bars and screws all over.
Mm-hmm.
So when we do receive a new patient, we always take a full set of scans, x-rays, so we can have a thorough diagnosis
Mm-hmm.
and we can decide together which will be the best dental plan for them.
Right.
When we have major reconstructions in the past, sometimes the bone might not be sufficient or enough to place just single implants, just conventional implants.
Right.
So this is why we have the help with oral and maxillofacial surgeons, which will help doing other procedures. So still, the goal of having dental work is to enhance your smile, to boost your confidence, boost your self-esteem,
Yeah.
so then this way, yeah, we can definitely work on something. Of course, as I mentioned before, it's a teamwork. We
Yeah.
work as a multidisciplinary dental practice, which will involve everyone in one case.
Right. Okay. I like that approach, collaborative approach to healthcare. We're working a lot on that on the clinical side of healthcare here in America. It's an uphill battle because doctors are so used to having their own practice and working in a siloed type environment. You do this over here, I'll send you over there next week to go there. But working collaboratively is just so much more efficient, less costly to the patient. And so I'm happy that you all are doing that there. What's one of like biggest misconceptions about getting work done in Mexico from like foreigners, like Americans?
Okay. Well, many people is hesitant to travel to Mexico because they think they're not going to find the same dental care or the quality of work. We actually, all of the doctors, I don't know if you mentioned this before, but we are the team that all of the doctors, they are members from the American Dental Association.
Oh, wow.
So what it means is that we are subscribed to the continuous dental education, same as Americans should follow. So we speak perfect English. We keep up with the latest technology. We try to keep up with everything. So we are the highest level of care, same as if you go to your dentist. The main difference is that these type of misconceptions about traveling to Mexico, you're not going to be safe, you're going to be robbed, you're going to be kidnapped.
Right.
This is why we implemented the complementary transportation services, so people, they don't feel uncomfortable traveling with only $200 in their pocket, and they're hesitant, and they're going to be traveling from the United States, and then they're going to be finding an office that might not be clean,
Right.
and we're not going to be seeing you in a garage. We are a highly standard clinic. This is a dental practice that has all of the protocols, so we can have a sterilization. We have the surgical room where we can avoid cross contamination.
Right.
Then this way we can increase the the success of all of the
Sure.
every kind of treatment, not only the surgical ones.
Right. Okay, that's good to know. Just trying to understand a bit of the background there, some of the services offered, and all of that stuff. So, as you know, I run a page and a platform, and I really, really try to bring information to my page and to my followers. I call them teammates. Um, I really try to make sure that they have accurate information, the best information, the latest and greatest information when it comes to like medicine, science, technology, etc. One of the people who are following right now, her name is Latanya Robinson Wilkes. She said to tell you hello and that
Oh,
she just loves you. And she said it's a very professional and clean place. I can put the comment up on the screen in case you can't see it. It's a very professional and clean place. So I'm really happy to hear that, because we do have another person who has traveled to your office and has said very disparaging things about your organization, right down to saying that you guys didn't put the implants in right. Other times they would say things like they were having too many problems with you all, different problems, and just really saying things that was not favorable and really slanderous of your organization. So this is another reason I wanted to bring you onto the panel to talk about total mouth implants, having your teeth pulled out, what that process looks like, what the responsibility is on the patient who's having that, and what it takes to have a successful outcome for an extensive surgery to someone's mouth with pulling out teeth and putting in a full mouth with implants. What can you tell us about that process?
okay. Yes, of course. Dental implants. Having dental implants is one of the most common treatments why people is traveling all the way from America. Because having this type of dental work might cost you more than just a couple of grand per tooth. If we are going to be working with a full mouth rehabilitation, such as full mouth of implants, this protocol or this process is called all on four. The
Okay.
all-in-one, 4-in-1, I think it's just the same, different variations of the name of
Sure.
the treatment. That would mean to remove all the teeth, placing dental implants, and the final set of teeth will be screw retained prosthesis that is going to be held by the implants, of course.
Right.
And this is actually a process of between 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
When we do dental implants, of course, we have the teeth. We need
Sure.
to remove those teeth. This is a one-time surgery.
Right.
We need to remove those teeth. We have the sockets, which sometimes we need to fill with bone grafting.
Yep.
If we don't have enough bone, we need to augmentate before placing implants. And
Okay.
this case happened with, let's call Cece.
Yeah.
Cece was
Yeah.
in our office and we didn't have enough bone to put some implants.
Sure.
So what we did was doing some bone grafting, and the
Mhm.
recommendation was to follow up, do a second appointment 4 to 6 months later.
Mhm.
And then when a patient follows the whole process, it will be 2 stages, but in some cases will take 3 trips to Cancun. So
Okay.
3 beautiful vacation. Who doesn't want that?
I love it.
But anyhow, we know this is an expense. This
Mhm.
you're trying to save on your dental work.
Sure.
So we try to do this as efficient as we can.
Right.
When we place the dental implants, it's important for you to follow different recommendations from the doctors.
Right.
Number one will be the recovery takes about 5 up to 10 days.
Right.
So no physical activity, no
Right.
major lifting, no gym work. Of course, it will be necessary to take antibiotics,
Right.
anti-inflammatories, and painkillers. If you don't follow the recommendations, if we don't know about any kind of complication, then we are in the middle. We actually offer 25-year warranty on our restorations and dental implants.
Sure.
So the I'm not sure if many people or many practices offer this type of warranty, but we are confident on the qualifications of the doctors and the materials that we used.
Okay.
So if we don't follow these instructions, many things can happen, from implant failure,
Yep.
infections,
Sure.
sinus infections,
Mhm.
and of course, well, the bone will be somehow deteriorated.
Right.
If the implant is placed and it has an infection and we don't address the situation, the bone can be reduced, which will lead to augmentate, bone grafting, etc.
Sure.
So sometimes if we don't know something is happening, um, well, many things can happen. But the most important is implant failure.
Right. That's good to know. I really wanted, that's the kind of information that we want to hear, right? That you have to do the homework outside of the office in order for your implants to be a success, right? So
Mhm.
when you say, so okay, we're girls, right? We're women here. Sometimes I'm going to get a little bit technical right now.
Sure.
Um, I know when I had my dental implants done, I have two of them. I share that with you offline. I knew that I wasn't supposed to be doing certain things, eating on that side, you know what I mean? And just taking care of that side, making sure I'm rinsing with salt and water. If someone is having like relations with the person they're in a relationship with, right, with their partner, they're having oral relations, how would that affect an implant?
Well, sometimes what happens with the implant side and the sockets, that when we do an extraction, we close the primary stitch with primary stitches,
Sure.
which the stitches will be dissolvable.
Right.
Sometimes it can take maybe 15 days, 30 days, some stitches. It depends on the thickness of the mucosa. It depends on what kind of augmentation we did or what kind of surgery we completed.
Sure.
That sometimes can take up to 70 days for the stitches to completely dissolve. What
Wow.
will happen? The most difficult part of having the gums healing properly
Mm-hmm.
is if you actually have some suction in your mouth,
Sure.
that will dislodge somehow the cloth from
Mm.
inside of the socket,
Yeah.
and then it will proceed to have like a dry socket,
Right.
and then the bone is going to be dry in the inside, so we're reducing the chances of the implant to properly heal.
Right.
So this is not good because the cloth will make good bone all
Yeah.
around the implant to heal
Right.
properly.
Sure.
It can lead sometimes, and many patients, what happens is that they go to the beach,
Right.
which you cannot do, at least not in the direct sun, just having fun, having like
Right.
snorkel. It's
Right.
contaminated. At
Right.
the end of the day, our mouth and other parts of our body, they have many microorganisms and
Yeah.
bacteria.
Yes.
So that will be very, I think that will be something that will make the area to get infected,
To get
or
infected.
yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Like sucking, like through a straw. That's why a lot of times dentists, you all tell us, don't drink anything through a straw because of the clotting in the sockets. It could disrupt that. So thank you for sharing that and clarifying that. But also having physical adult relations, is what I'm hearing, will definitely cause an infection and a setback on your recovery. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Especially because of the bacteria.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I mean, I think that's common knowledge, but I need to hear it from a dentist. Okay, that is something that everyone should be mindful of, right? No oral relations whatsoever with during at least what 6 7 months, you said, at least until your procedure is done, I would think, but certainly not fresh off of surgery.
Well, fresh surgery, we always recommend at least 7 days. It's a week.
A
It's
week.
like, yeah, when you have an extraction in dental implants, you might not feel like it. So why pushing it?
That's true.
Having a little bit of activity will increase your heart rate. So that heart rate will probably make your gums bleed a little bit. So when we still have residual bleeding,
Yes.
that means that the gums they haven't closed properly, or the implant, or everything is still bleeding. So it reduces the chances of the clot to start healing. So then this way you can have an infection, many things can happen.
Right. Right. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
It's educational. So tell us a little bit, if you would please, um, about pricing, right? So if you get all of your teeth removed in Cancun, and so when you were talking, so I know that the implants are different now than they were 10, 12 years ago when I got mine done, right? They have the express implants, the mini implants. They have you all have all these different options. So in a case like CC's, maybe not her exactly, but let's use her for example. In a case like CC's, if someone comes in and needs all of their teeth pulled out, right? Have that lovely Gerber baby smile. Um, what's the cost for pulling out teeth completely? And then what kind of implants would you do? Would you do like 2 up top, 2 on bottom, and use them to anchor? What type of implants are done in a case like CC's?
Okay. We have actually 3 different scenarios for any patient.
Mm-hmm.
We have scenario number one will be if we would like to replace all of the teeth, and we have a low budget, that we
Mm-hmm.
can say you're a little bit on the budget. Okay, let's work on something for you, removing all of the teeth, maybe placing 2 or 3 implants.
Right.
So we can, the final set of teeth will be snap on. Those
Yes.
are the ones that clip into your mouth, and they are very stable. So you can
Sure.
eat and you can chew with those.
Right.
That will be option one. Let's say for this type of procedure, it can cost you from start to finish around maybe 14 up to 16,000.
Okay.
Then when we do a full mouth rehabilitation with full extractions, full upper and 4 lower implants,
Yes.
the final set of teeth will be a hybrid restoration.
Okay.
This can be roughly between 19,000 up to 22,000. That
Wow.
will be from start to finish. And then
Okay.
we have a different scenario where we don't have any bone left. And
Yeah.
we need to use those implants that are highly specialized implants that are placed inside of the cheekbone.
Yeah.
So those implants are called zygomatic implants. When we don't
Okay.
have enough bone, we need to reach all the way from your cheek, and then
Okay.
they're going to emerge same inside of your bone, inside of
Sure.
your mouth.
Right.
So we were going to be placing 2 in the front and 2 in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and this can be roughly around maybe 30 up to $32,000 from
Okay.
start to finish.
From start to finish.
Exactly. This type of procedure, the most affordable ones that we have in America, compared to America, it will cost you around maybe 28,000
Okay.
compared to 14 to 16,000. So you'll be
Right.
saving about $12,000. From the
Right.
second
Wow.
option, when we do the conventional all-on-4, this is starting from 30,000 per arch. So that will be
Ooh.
60,000 compared to 22,000.
Wow.
So pricing, it's astronomically more affordable in Mexico.
It's definitely more affordable. So, in a case like Cece's, um, she recently, she left Cancun. She never went back, for the follow up, or any of that. She told us, when we saw her, we never saw her go back to the beautiful island of Mexico. She left. She didn't follow up. She was doing whatever she wanted to do in her free time, which has caused the implants to get infected, her mouth to get infected. She was walking around infected for a long time. What type of procedure would that be, like for someone with no bone? I mean, I guess that would be like the last option that you said, where the bone has to be taken from the cheeks and put into the mouth, and that's what, like $30,000.
Roughly, yes.
Okay.
But in different cases, when we have and we find some areas of the mouth that are severely infected or we
Right.
haven't known, we can always augmentate and then wait for a second stage so we can place conventional implants. We try to be the most conservative and we try to work with the minimal invasive treatments
Approach.
before jumping into the conclusion of having full zygomatic implants.
That makes sense.
So in Sis's case, yeah, what we did was to place only the 4 lower implants, and
Mhm.
we place just a couple of implants in the front, while with the other areas we're healing.
Right.
This is the not natural process.
That's normal.
The recommendation after having implants, just to follow up, we're always open with the communication. We're usually very quick to reply.
Yeah.
When people they will be having any issue, we are always there to help. So if we don't know someone's having an inconvenience,
Right.
of course we cannot assist the patients properly
Right.
and
You can.
promptly.
Interesting. So, is there a time where you would get like 2 big black eyes from like bone grafting and getting bone tissue? Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because we saw her recently. We saw we saw our favorite cook recently, and she had 2 big black eyes from apparently from dental surgery. Is that normal? Like, what happens in that case?
It happens, yes. Not in all cases. Well, at least not in our office, since
Not
we
your
try to when we do, yeah, when we do this type of procedures, we try to be the less invasive as possible.
Mhm.
So we try not to open bigger flaps, open everything. So cheeks, and I bet like you have seen in fights or combats, when
Yeah,
someone gets hit, of course you will have bruising.
on your
It's
cheek.
not like in every patient,
Right.
but having 2 black eyes be a result from, I don't know, maybe sinus surgery, maybe an axial implant, maybe a zygomatic implant. It's not very common, but it happens.
It
And
can.
I'm gonna tell you because of the purposes of um, giving you more information from data and from the
Right.
articles.
Right.
White people get bruised more than African Americans because the melatonin is different, and the vessels inside of the cheeks
Mm,
are more fragile in
sure.
white people.
Right.
So if we have an African American patient that has a severe bruising,
Hmm.
I think that would mean a lot of intervention. I don't know what happened, but it is possible. It's one of the common things that happens when people have oral surgery.
Right. Right. Well, I mean, you're a dentist and you've certainly seen more than I have, but I've never seen someone with two massively, massive black eyes, swollen and like severely pronounced, to the point of wearing shades every day. I mean, bone grafting, I've had a bone graft. It's a fairly simple procedure. You pack the bone down into the socket, the graft, the bone tissue down into the socket, and you move on. So, I just was curious about that. Um, so this is all good information, and this clears up a lot of questions for me. So one of the commenters said, "So what procedure would it be to have all of your teeth pulled out and then wear dentures?" Um, did CC not complete the process? I'm confused. So why was there? I know why, but I'm not a doctor. I'll defer to your leadership on this. Why would someone have all their teeth put out and have dentures put in on that same day?
Okay, when we do full mouth of extractions and implants will definitely need time to heal,
Mhm.
uh, between 4 to 6 months
Okay.
before they are ready to receive load from the biting or the occlusion or from any forces that we use when we are chewing.
Right.
When we do this type of procedure, we have two ways that we can do, so people they don't have all of the teeth pulled and yanked and living without teeth. We
Right.
don't do that. We know it's part of our image. And as females, of course, we are vain. We want to have teeth.
Sure. Of course.
So when we do a full mouth of extractions and dental implants, in Cece's case, with the details that you share with me,
Right.
we cannot load immediately two implants
Right.
while the bone grafting is healing.
Right.
So the dentures are immediate temporary healing dentures,
Right.
which we always recommend. The initial recommendations from our doctors to the patients
Mhm.
is to have them realign maybe a month after the procedures, because
Okay.
eventually, since we only work in a short period of time, the
Mhm.
gums are still sore and swollen.
Right.
So we're gonna fit your prosthesis. You're gonna have some teeth. People
Yeah.
is gonna be looking at your mouth, and
Right.
okay, you can see the teeth.
Right.
But eventually, the gums are gonna start shrinking.
Right.
If they start shrinking, that will leave a big hole in between the healing denture
Right.
and your mouth. So that's
Mhm.
why the recommendation is to come back or go to your local dentist to get a reliner.
Sure.
When we do this type of procedure, we always work with something that is like a soft tissue conditioner, which is a
Okay.
soft reliner. It's a
Okay.
cushion. So we
Right.
don't overload the gums, and we can increase the chances of the bone grafting to heal properly.
Right.
So we don't want to overload the implants before they're ready to receive the load of the
Sure.
forces. We bite very hard. Our
Yeah.
muscles are the strongest that we
Sure.
have in our body. So this is why it's necessary to wear healing dentures.
Yep.
Those are healing prostheses that will
Yep.
keep the gums from being more swollen.
Sure.
And this is why, yeah, sometimes we need to have the dentures, the conventional ones.
Okay.
When the implants were placed and the implants, they have good stability,
Right.
then we can have 4 upper and 4 lower implants, temporary abutments, and we can have a temporary prosthesis put in immediately or just a couple of days after the surgery. Yes.
Okay.
But
That's
that will depend on the procedure that was performed.
sure. Okay. That's helpful to know. So you get the procedure done, and then you have healing dentures, which helps to kind of constrict your gums so they're not expanding. What happens if you don't wear the healing dentures? Like if you just want to just be walking around like the Gerber baby and not have any dentures in your mouth, what happens then?
Well, you're a lot of people, they don't feel very comfortable, but it's just a simple procedure. I mean, it's a big effort.
Right.
If you don't wear your prosthesis, the gums and of course the muscles, you know, when you don't use when you have a cast and
Yes.
you don't have your arm, let's say you broke an arm, you have a
Right.
cast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the cast will act and you will have an atrophy in your arm.
Right.
So imagine it's the same thing that will happen with your muscles. So there will be
Right.
a lot of atrophy in your muscles. So you will
Sure.
lose where your TMJ should be positioned.
Right.
And if you don't wear them, well, of course, the gum will shrink and you won't be able to use them. So it's kind of, we recommend to use the prosthesis, the healing
The
prosthesis,
healing prosthesis. Okay.
even if it's just for a couple of days per day.
Per day, a couple of hours per day.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because we saw a lot of that. The not wearing, not being compliant with, the rules, possibly adult interactions, not wearing things, not wearing the healing prosthesis. All of these things can add up to a failed implant, what's called failed, right? Where the work that was done has gotten infected, and now the person needs to go back into the office. So payment wise, how do you guys do payment? Do you do like one half up front? Would someone go into the office and say, want to pay half? Do you accept all the payment? How does that work?
When we do dental implants, as mentioned before, this is a 2-stage process. So the first the first stage of the treatment, let's call it the surgical stage of the treatment,
Right.
will be one portion. It's roughly around half of it of the pricing that I already mentioned.
Sure.
So that will we need to cover on the first visit. Usually we ask for we don't require any deposit to book the appointments.
Right.
We only require the commitment of booking the flight and sharing the travel itinerary with us. So we can do all of the arrangements with the different doctors. And we are in charge of taking care of transportation, scheduling, and all of the appointments.
Okay.
So when we do the first initial appointment, you will know how much this is going to cost you
Right.
from start to finish.
Right.
We have no hidden fees. We try
Right.
to be very clear, very transparent, very upfront with all of our
Sure.
patients, because we want to avoid any misunderstanding. Like, you never told me this is what it cost me. I'm telling you everything up front because
Right.
I don't want you to have any surprises. When we do the first dental appointment, you will know the pricing. Usually we take a deposit so we can continue with the treatment appointments. During
Right.
that same visit, you will be paying the first portion of the surgical treatment.
Okay.
That would be, let's say, if we are talking about 16,000, then you'll be paying 8,000.
Right.
Then 4 to 6 months later, you don't need to pay everything up front.
Right.
You will be able to pay the other half 4 to 6 months later.
Got it. Okay. That's helpful to know because not everyone has all the money, right? But if you have it, I'm sure you guys will take it. So this is very helpful. And a lot of people in the comments are saying that they're happy that you've come on to the panel to clear some things up. because people want to know, like, this is a serious procedure, and people want to have the most accurate information, not information from a jaded person, you know. They want to hear from the studio. They want to hear you. They want to see you. They want to have the confidence that you can do a professional job for them, an efficient job for them, the correct work, and putting in the correct equipment, and, you know, implants and such in our mouths, and not just out here just doing something, doing anything, which is the impression that I certainly got about you guys. So I'm definitely grateful that you took some time out today. I know you're super busy. We first talked about this last week, and I really appreciate you making time out of your busy day and your schedule to even send me the videos and stuff that you did. So I appreciate that. Let me see. I think I have a couple of questions. So someone said, good information for me to know about something I'm thinking of. Thanks, Nandy. Carol Hunt Wells said, don't the dentures have to fit like regular size teeth?
The dentures, yeah, actually, when we first have like full mouth extractions and then we do a healing prosthesis, we take into consideration patient facial features. We take into consideration so we can fabricate them, the teeth, tonicity of the skin. We actually take care of color, so the patient can choose which color will like to choose on the temporaries, at least on the temporary teeth. Since the gums are going to be sore and swelling, sometimes the dentures feel very bulky inside of the patient's mouth because the patient is not used to have something inside of the mouth.
That's an understatement. Go ahead.
It is actually something that will take some time for the patient to get used to it.
Yes.
It will need a lot of reading out loud, pronouncing S's, so they can get used to it.
Right.
When people want to get used to them, we see many people from all over coming back and forth, and they all say, "Oh, it's quite uncomfortable, but it's not excruciating pain. I can deal with it. Maybe a little bit of a adhesive here and there." So it's common that the teeth might feel bulky, but we do our homework so we can do a proper design for every patient.
That makes sense. Someone wanted to know, she said, I may have missed it. Do they provide hotel accommodations at the initial procedure?
We are currently actually working with the promotion. When we do all of 4, we could provide you with 4 nights, 5 days of accommodations included. We work with business class hotels that they can offer you like buffet breakfast included. So you're more comfortable. If they are close to the clinic. So what we do is people that is planning to travel to Cancun, we need to see some pictures, some x-rays, so we can determine if you're a good candidate for this type of procedure. And then, yes, the promotion that we are currently running will include 4 nights, 5 days for both visits for 2 guests, with complimentary transportation as well. So we will be happy to analyze everyone's case if they would like to know if they're candidates, and we can offer you a good, nice vacation.
That's very, very good to know. So in a case like CC's, would you offer like room and board in that case?
No, actually, every patient is completely different from one another. In CC's case, she was in town for 4 days, and we weren't able to provide her with any accommodations. I think at the time we didn't have any promotion running, but maybe a promotion with the implants, which were very affordable, which is about $50 discount, something like that, per implant. So
per implant. So, and so total mouth implants is a very invasive thing, right? It's a lot of work. I had too, and it was a lot, just those two. So in a case like Cece's, would you be doing total mouth implants like in every single spot for every single tooth?
not every single spot. We only need 4 implants
Right.
strategically located,
Yes.
2 in the front and 2 in the back.
Yep.
Usually this type of procedure, we will be avoiding the sinus cavity by
Right.
tilting the 2 back teeth like 30 degrees. So
Yeah.
then this way we have 2 implants here and 2 implants here.
Makes
They're
sense.
strategically placed so we can load a full set of teeth of 12 teeth in the upper and lower arches.
So like anchors.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
4 anchors.
Yeah.
We don't need more like if we have 14 teeth, we don't need 14 implants.
Correct.
What we need is the recommendation will be at least 4,
Yeah.
but the best chances of having a long-term prosthesis that will be successful without overloading any implant will be to have at least 5 or 6 implants per arch.
Per arch. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the conversation was that they were spending over $100,000 to get every single tooth done, and I know that's not how implants work these days, right? They are
No,
express implants and
no,
minimally
definitely
invasive.
no. No, definitely no. We only need 4 or 5 implants per
Right.
arch.
Okay.
Even in the States, I think $100,000. It's way too much.
Well, people be saying all kind of stuff because they think, people who watch, who are online are not intelligent or not experienced or whatever. So, but the most this will cost in Cancun again is about what, 16,000, 20,000?
Yeah, roughly 20,000.
Yeah, at most. Okay. Listen, that's only for total mouth implants. Listen, this has been a very helpful educational experience for us. It helped to clear up a lot of the information that we had about you and about the procedure that was done out there. We now know it wasn't a full mouth of implants, and that a full mouth, we know the price. We know that you have to be compliant with the rules and the regulations of the office. You have to stay in touch. If that's not done, anything can happen. In Cece's case, did she ever communicate to you guys like, I'm not coming back, or did she just not show up?
Well, we actually set up appointments, which they weren't met. And then we set
They
up
were
a
not
different.
met, you said.
No. We set up different appointments, and I think a couple of weeks later from that initial, well, the recommended time,
Sure.
then after we rescheduled that second visit, that the first one that wasn't met,
Right.
then we received a phone call from an assistant just mentioning they needed the information of the implants. And as every other office, if you need all of your records, you need to sign a release form asking
Sure.
for more information. This is a personal paperwork that you need to fill.
Sure.
So the only communication that we had was I want my dental records. We sent them over. On the paperwork, we ask if the patient would like to remain in our records or as a
Right.
patient.
Right.
And they mentioned they wanted to keep up with the communication with the clinic. And then all of a sudden, I'm hearing from different people that we are not good enough. Something happened. Well, if we don't know something's happening with the patient, if we don't get the good communication, well, we cannot assist patients properly and promptly.
Right. I agree with that. That's a fair analysis of the situation. Okay. Well, that's definitely very helpful. Someone said, Doctor, using your expertise, Does it look like the fiance wife had her teeth filed down because they are really small? We're not getting into that. I'm not wasting a good doctor's time with petty questions. All right. We already know those baby shark teeth were filed down. Listen, this has been very, very helpful. People are in the comments saying that they're so grateful that you came on. I mean, people are super happy to have this information. Thank you so much, doctor. Thank you. Thank you for the insight. Thank you for your truth, doctor. So this, again, I'll be definitely posting this interview to a much larger platform. This is kind of like my live studio audience. That's why we have a small amount of viewers right now. But please know that it definitely will be circulated all around, because people need to know when they go to Mexico, it's not dirty, right? It's not some shady, seedy place that people go to for the low, and that they need to do their homework and not have intimate relations with people and get their mouth infected, and then don't call back, and then don't reply to any of the messages, and then ask for their records to be sent somewhere else. Like all those things lead up to an unsuccessful implantation, right, in someone's mouth. So we just needed to hear it from you, what the process really looked like for real, and kind of some of the pricing and all that stuff too. So
yeah, no, we're an open book. We're just trying to help people get affordable dental care. Even if people, they have any inconvenience, we're always here to help finding the best solution so we can assist you promptly.
Yes, I appreciate that. Someone said, thank you. Great interview. Another thank you. Thank you. I will see you in July. That's Miss Robinson. Very informative. Great info. Thank you, doctor, for the info. Thank you so much, Dr. Ortega. Very informative interview. So I really do appreciate your time, Dr. Ortega. Thank you so much for stopping in and talking with us. And we'll definitely, if I need any dental implants, I love Mexico. I will definitely be out there for any other implants that I need. And hopefully, if you're
more than welcome.
Thank you. Hopefully, if you're watching this, if you're watching it on a replay, this will clear up a lot of misconceptions about the dental design studio in Mexico. They're very competent, very professional, and very capable. They have a one-stop shop for all the dental care. So if you were in an accident 20 years ago and you broke every bone in your face or claim to have, they certainly have surgeons on staff, on payroll to correct those whatever fractures you may have, to correct the situation with your face so that you can get the implants. You don't need to go somewhere else to do that. So thank you for setting the record straight, Dr. Ortega. Really appreciate your time, and I will definitely be in touch if I need services, and I'll make sure that this is shared around. Are you there?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the invite, Dee.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks, Dr. Ortega. Have a good rest of the evening and enjoy that warm weather. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Yeah. To everyone, you're more than welcome
to come down.
Gracias. You can give us a call. We'll be happy to help everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk and discuss, clear the air about things that are running. Things can happen. Medicine is not written in stone. Sure. Complications might happen, but we're always here to help.
Gracias por ayudar.
Gracias.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let me take this down. So there you have it. You heard it. Some people were asking, is this live? Is it not live? I'm live right now. I did this interview with Dr. Ortega, Carmen'S. She's one of the dentists that was part of the care team for Carmen out in Cancun. I did this because Carmen was just coming on telling all kinds of lies on these people. And I didn't appreciate it for a number of reasons. just lying about so many things. This interview was total clarity for me on how they do work in Mexico, their standards of care in Mexico, the charges in Mexico, what they expect of a patient after they release them, from their care. They have to do their homework. You can't be eating, you know what I'm saying? You can't be doing all kinds of adult things with, a freshly, a fresh dental procedure that's done. Like dental implants, they definitely drill all the way down into your skull. So, this was just some insight. I just wanted to share with you guys and bring them on so that they could defend their name. Not really defend their name because she wasn't on the defensive, but certainly to debunk a lot of the information that's out there about dental offices and other offices really over in Mexico, Puerto Rico, etc. They work just as clean and hard and to the same standards, have the same standards of care as we do here in America. Carmen was lying about everything. She lied about so many things. The price, for one. You heard Dr. Ortega pulling out all the teeth and then putting in implants. They're only putting in about 4 implants. We talked about this many times. I went through the procedure twice myself. They're only putting in a couple of implants to act as anchors, and then they snap basically dentures onto those posts, the 4 pieces. So 2 up top, they'll affix teeth to that, and then 2 on bottom, and they'll affix basically dentures onto that. So you only get that's not a traditional implant where you're getting everyone done in your mouth. Now, if you were getting every implant done in your mouth, I paid about $8,000 for each of my implants, cash. If you were getting a whole mouthful of implants, it would cost you a lot of money. But Carmen was never getting that, but she wanted to make people believe that she was spending $70, $80, $90, $100,000 just lying out her ass. You know why? That's called dry begging. She was hoping people would send her money, and I'm sure they did, to help her get her mouth fixed because she was walking around looking pitiful as hell, sitting up there eating on Cootie Cat. Okay. Right after you had the procedure done, girl, no. Let me read some of these comments here. Crook and Cook are fake. Great interview. Thank you. This is just one of the types of interviews that we do, that I'll be doing for our members, for our supporters in our private space. This was done Tuesday. If you were live and you were a supporter, you would have been able to ask the dentist whatever kind of questions you wanted. You would have been able to interact with me and the other teammates, while we were doing it. So just bringing quality content to you all, quality information, credible information, okay, from credible sources is what we're doing on our platform. Not just taking something that you found on the internet or found here or there and just running with it. Don't even have any context, don't know anything about it, but just running with shit and running your mouth. That's not what we're doing over here. Let's see. I have some more video for you guys because I want to go back to, and I have it on my phone, when Carmen was in Cancun. All right, when she was there with her, when she was there getting the procedure done. I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. And then I'm going to skip to when she was all booed up with Tay in that same time period within a few days. And that is how she got her gums infected. I'll show that to you in a minute. Hang on. Wendy said, wow, just wow. That was cover up for gambling, seeing that much money. Exactly. Chef was looking like she was dying. Now we know why her mouth was infected. Yes. Oh no. Nandy, I'm screaming. Kenya said, oh my, you're going to have Chef at you again. She mentioned you earlier while cooking the bacon. She wants to know what they can do to get you to leave them alone. It's 2023. It's too funny. I said, she really wants you to answer that. Well, coach, tell her. She already know. Good job and info. Also, great interview. Eating cat. So this is not live now. Are you a teammate or are you a visitor? This is live. I just said that. It's live. I'm literally reading the questions that you see in the comments. My husband paid $15,000 for 5 implants cash. I recently had one done. After insurance, I paid $1,200 for my implant. I'm scheduled for a follow-up next week, and I'll get my crown in 4 months. Yes, that's about how it goes. It's a lot cheaper now. I mean, $1,200 still not cheap, but I mean, about 15 years, maybe not 15. How long have I been here? 12. I had this one done about 13 years ago, and this one done about 9 years ago, somewhere in there. Coach, you are a remarkable young lady. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet and kind of you to say. I really appreciate it. Definitely. I do know one thing. That breath was nasty as that breath was rank, stank. I meant 3 months. Hi, Queen and Team. All right, let me show you how this other video. This is basically to establish the timeline of the fuckery that Carmen tried to make us believe was something else. Your mouth got infected because you were doing inappropriate things with it. I mean, it can get infected in other ways too. There are a number of ways. You can have cross-contamination from your dentist going from one patient to the next patient and not washing their hands before they put their gloves on. That is a problem. If you're in your dentist, let me tell you something. If you're in your dentist's office, all right, that's someone who's going in your mouth, especially if you're having surgery of the mouth with open wounds. I'm not saying this for doctors and nurses, because if they're just coming in to take your blood pressure or something, that's different. But if you're in your dentist's office and he goes into your room, you know he's bouncing from room to room, he or she, and they walk in and say, "Hi, Miss Williams, how are you?" And they start putting on new gloves, run. Or definitely tell him, like, "Hey, Dr. So-and-so, I appreciate your expertise, your leadership, and all that. I think you're phenomenal and outstanding," because, you know, they love to have their ego stroke. Would you mind please washing your hands before you put new gloves on? Not washing your hands before you put on new gloves in a dental setting is a setup for a failed implant. It's a setup for infection. It's a setup for so many things. You have to wash your hands first before you put on gloves when you're in someone's mouth. And a lot of dentists are so busy, they don't have time to do that because they're doing 4 or 5 procedures at one time. They're starting you here, then the dental techs will be in there suctioning the, you know, whatever. They'll go over here. They're working multiple rooms. So they're not going to keep washing their hands because it's a bother. But you're going to wash your hands before you put your gloves on and go in my mouth. But that's not what happened with Cook the Cook. Hold on. Let's see. I'm glad I woke up. Hey, Coach, going to get my tea. We're not going to be here long. Hold on. I don't know why you're still in here. There we go. I was impressed with your interview. I appreciate that. So, Nandy, the cat mess her mouth up. Oh my God! Somebody take a look. Let me show y'all what I mean. Hold on. Y'all keep with these comments. I can't keep. Sounds like having VD in the mouth. How sounds like having VD in the mouth? Oh my God, you guys! I hate y'all. Take a clean job real good. Oh God. I will tell everyone to change their gloves, period. But it's not enough for them to change their gloves if they're going in your mouth. They have to wash their hands. When you pick up a new set of gloves out of a box and you put them on, you're touching those gloves, or you pull them out the box on the wall and you put them on, you're touching those gloves with your contaminated hand. That shit goes right down into someone's mouth. It's not hygienic. It's not hygienically correct. In a dental setting, they must wash their hands between each patient, dry them off, and then put their gloves on. But because that's such a hassle to keep doing when you're bouncing around 5 or 6 different patients, they don't do that. They just change the gloves and they just keep it moving. A lot of dentists, but not in Mexico. I love my Mexican brothers and sisters. They over talking about you and the worthies on Weekend All. Who gives a fuck? Let them keep talking. Listen. They want to talk about we use their content. If I stop doing the show altogether, that other page, whatever that Sissy's name is, I don't even know his name. Yes, I said Sissy. Y'all already know. Y'all need me to put my disclaimer up about the LGBTQIA community and how I don't discriminate against them. Y'all already know, so we won't even need to go through that. But yeah, I'm talking about him particularly. What would he have to talk about if I wasn't on? Nothing. Whole setup is like I was over here. My New York accent's coming out over here. Something's going on with that mouth. Oh my. Yes, she looks like she got it from the lover. That's why Tay made her wear the mask, the older. All right, let me show y'all this quick clip. Okay, so let me set the timeline for you all. So it was June 4th when Carmen and when Tay went over to wherever Carmen was with that little black dress on. Tay knew what she was setting out to do, and she did it. She did that. Okay, that was the Hook the Pink Panther. Okay, yes, that was the Hook the Pink Panther, which would be Crook the Cook. She hooked the Pink Panther, and it's been a hell ride ever since. Ever since. Let me show you a clip. Where's my thing at? Hold on. They can't say shit about me. What could y'all say? Y'all found something. Y'all found some charges. Yeah. Y'all found out about my identity being stolen. Okay. What else you got other than that? Nothing. Because I don't have a fucking record. Apart from that, my identity being stolen, because they would have told you about it by now. Here we go. I'm gonna show you this video. So just to put it in perspective, Carmen went. She met Tay for the first time in Texas on June 4th, and then she went to Cancun from like the 11th, like less than a week later, right? And when she got back from Cancun, on the 16th, she was with Tay, like the 15th and 16th. I had to go through my phone and look at the timeline. She was with Tay. This is what they were doing as soon as Carmen got back from Mexico. Let me show you how booed up they were. And this was all the scheme. Todd was the scheme. Y'all know Aunt Nora, what Aunt Nora said. I'm not even going to go through it. It was all a scheme by Todd to get to the thing. Let me see. Hold on. And the interesting thing about these videos I'm about to show y'all, they start talking about Kim. Hold on. Let me get something. Hold on. What will it take to get you to leave me alone? I'm going to show y'all that one. I'm going to show y'all that one, but not that one yet. Now, hold on. Hold on before I show y'all that. This is Carmen, fresh out the dentist's office. Now, y'all just heard Dr. Ortega tell us that you can't be doing any sucking or anything like that. You can't be putting things with lots of bacteria in it in your mouth, et cetera, et cetera. You can't do anything like that, right? And she knows. She knew that. They told her that. So Carmen had met Tay days before she went to Cancun. So once she left Cancun, she was dying to get back to Tay. But they have some interesting dialogue in this clip I'm about to show you. They're talking about Kim. Kim, if you're watching, I'm sorry. They're talking about Kim. And Carmen says in this video, let me get it right. You know what? Let me just show you, and then we'll talk about it. How about that? Linda, that's hilarious. Absolutely. Y'all ain't got shit other than what? My identity being stolen? Okay. I told y'all about that. Find something else, can you? Nope. Because I ain't never broke the law in my life. Good fucking luck. Fine. If they had anything else on me, they would have told y'all. I was 19, 20, 25, 30, 35 doing shit. They would have found it. They ain't find nothing because I ain't never did shit. So let them keep talking. Let me show y'all this clip though. Wait, let me put it again. This is them days after Carmen leaves Cancun, mouth all infected. She does have the healing prosthesis, the healing teeth, healing prosthetic teeth in her mouth. But listen to the conversation they're having and listen to what Carmen says when someone asks her in the comments about Kim. Here we go.
Running all day. And I know we're running 15 minutes behind, but Guys, we just got in, had to shower and get ready for this.
But you're not gonna be able to wait. You gonna be able to see it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Cause I was like, how are we gonna be able to see what they saying?
We are. Let's see.
Hold on, y'all.
Hold on,
let me
wait a
see.
minute.
Hey, Tan Chef. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Erica. Newark, New Jersey.
Hold up. Let me. Now, this is Tay. This was back when Tay was acting like a pillow princess, a femme. You know what I'm saying? All quiet and demure. Oh, hey. She's still scanning them up in comments, though, with them eyes. Laser scanning. Oh, hey. She's using her feminine voice now in this whole interaction. And this, again, is less than a week after Carmen had her dental implant surgery in Cancun. All right. This was, I believe, June 14th, this video. And Carmen got back from Cancun around like 12, somewhere in there, 11, 12. All right.
In the building. Hey, Marvella. Carol. Sheila. Listen, I got my bun together, y'all. Perfection. Pure perfection. Hey, Annie and Adele. Not shaka shaka. Looks good, thank you. Let me tell y'all, oh, I'm so feeling this. So today, I went to go pick up my ring that I was supposed to get that I lost. I went and got another one. And they were so generous and kind. I guess I spent so much money. They actually give out gifts, y'all. So if you ever want, like if you buy a lot of stuff from Swarovski, they will go ahead and give you nice gifts. So today I was gifted with these. Life can move that fast when two people are on the same page. Absolutely, I agree. More breezy and her partner. Okay. Adoption is an option. Just saying. Well, we've kind of got some other things in place. And so adoption is also an option. And
we kind of got some other things in place. Bitch, you've known this lady for less than a week. And this is the conversation that they're having. But here we go. This is the first time they've been in each other's presence since that black dress in the grinder gate. And already, Tay's already thinking about how she's going to secure the bag for life with kids. But little did she know, that bag was full of nothing but coal.
that's on the table as well.
Tay, did you ever date Kim? No, they're friends. They were friends.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear Carmen? Carmen just told a straight up lie. Like, I don't believe that she didn't know that they dated. I believe Kim told her that. I'm pretty sure she did. But either way, you hear this? She didn't even wait for Tay to answer the question. She answered it for Tay. Somebody said, Tay, did you and Kim ever date? No, she didn't. They was just friends. Oh, okay. Let me replay it back. Because Carmen just be lying out her ass all the time.
Tay, did you ever date Kim? No, they're friends. They were friends.
We both dressed together in coordinated colors. Let me tell you something.
Ciao. Let me take this down. Let me show you the other one. It's super fast. It's a kind of a continuation of this one. Let's see. Just lying. It's the other one. This one's just a few seconds. But listen to Tay on this one. Fucking delirious.
We both dressed together in coordinated colors. Let me tell you something about me and Kim. When we go out, we coordinate all the time. When Kim was just be like, Tay, hey, I need an event. I'm going to an event in Atlanta. You're going to come up, hang out. This is the colors. And I always understand the assignment. There it is.
Tay just told a whole fucking lie. She just told a mouthful of lies just now. Somebody asked her in the my microphone's over there. Someone asked her in the comments, "Hey, why was you and Kim dressing alike in all these pictures we seen?" And her response was, when Kim would come to town with this fake ass act." Even her mother said she don't know where she got this fake country accent from. When Kim would come to town, I understood the assignment, so we would dress alike, and trying to make that shit sound real platonic. Kim ain't never been, like she's been forthright with us about she used to date Tay. But the fact that Tay tried to keep that from the followers and the viewers, acting like, them matching and all the outfits was just some best friend type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just strictly platonic and just color coordinating for events is complete bullshit. And if you read her body language when she's saying this, she knows she's telling. She hopes that we can't read her and that we don't see through the bullshit. But me, I saw through it from day one. Let me rewind it back so you can listen to her and look at her too. Even Carmen's body language, she's like,
Go out, we coordinate all the time. When hang out, we both dress together and coordinated colors. Let me tell you something about me and Kim. When we go out, we coordinate all the time. When Kim was just be like, hey, I need an event. I'm going to an event in Atlanta. You're going to come up, hang out. This is the colors. And I always understand the assignment. There it is.
Yeah, we're going to move as fast as our hearts desire.
Absolutely.
Sean Jones, I've never seen you in here before, at all. So who knows who you are, under what burner account or whatever. But you just said that Carmen says she don't want you. You're not her type. First of all, I'm straight. Okay, that's number one. Everybody who follows me knows this. Second of all, if I was gay and Carmen was the last person on earth, we both shared the earth, I wouldn't let that bitch touch me with a 1,000-foot pole. Like, are you nuts? They always think somebody want them. No, it's straight people out here in the world who also follows these pages. And no, not everybody in the world wants you. Nobody wants your ass. Potato don't even want you, girl. So that was that. Then now I want to show y'all another clip of them in Mexico, of Carmen in Mexico. And I'm not going to spoil the surprise and tell you who pops up in the video in this next clip, Mexico. Let's just say Carmen has really fucked up. Like, she done burnt all these bridges between family and friends and everybody. And when you see videos like the one that I'm about to show you, it really makes you understand how deranged, delusional, and disturbed Carmen is to bring an end to any of the friendships and relationships she had before Tay, because those were some genuine connections built over time, all thrown away for some little broad who showed up in a black dress begging for a grinder sandwich with an agenda, a serious agenda. And yeah, mission accomplished. Definitely. So let me show you guys this other clip. Wait, before I do that, let me see. Kenyan said adoption. When she said Carol, she was not talking about me. Okay. All they do is lie. Take did date Kim. She sure did. It was years ago though. Straight lie. We all know Carmen is a straight liar. Everything she says is a fucking lie. Everything. She said on the live tonight that they did date, but she messed up, so she hooked them up. Okay. She only matches clothes with the person she dates. Boom. Both of them lied. And you're okay. Coach, I cannot stand that dressing alike. I know. They said that they got rid of Ari and you are next. Let me tell you something. I am not friends with Ari. All right. We were friends, but we're not friends. And I use that term. I shouldn't even say friends. We were acquainted and associates, because I hear her say a lot of times, well, at least once, that she and Boss Lady are friends. And Boss Lady's, I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, she we're not friends. And we're not even associates anymore because of all the shit that was over there on that page and all the hate from the so-called cousins, especially Ezekiel. Like, she's just a lying ass, old ass bitch. Definitely. To sit up there and say that I took anything from her. Y'all seen me give that lady cash apps, cards, food cards, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And she went on Ari's page and said that I built her credit card for $15 like a couple of times or some shit like that. Baby, I had over $35,000 that I gave back. And you all in the comments, if you got your 110 back, let these hoes know that I gave back to everybody. And if I didn't give somebody back their money, they would have been on that page or some other page to talk about it. You ain't heard nothing like that, because everybody got all their money back from that $35,000 after I decided I wasn't going to go forward with that other platform. What the fuck I look like charging somebody card anything, first of all, because I'm not going to prison. That's number one. Number two, why would I charge somebody's card $15? Like, what is that going to do for me when I had 30 something of your money in my bank, in my Cash App that I gave back to y'all? Come on. So, you know, just things like that on her page that she co-signed and that, you know, all that kind of stuff, just being messy with them, you know. And then when that stuff came out about my identity being stolen and the conversation we had, then she, you know, she said she was going to take the stuff down off her page, and she did while we were on the phone. And then the cousins got in her ear. She's wanted to, nobody can't make me do shit on this page. I appreciate all the teammates. I appreciate the love and support. But at the end of the day, this here my page. Understand that. This here, this is mine. All right. So she, when we got off the phone for a few hours, you know, with her saying she wished we could have did talk sooner. I understand about the identity theft because I went through the same thing. All this talk, all pieced up. And then 10 minutes later, it's like I get another call like, oh, the cousins are mad. They're mad that I'm talking to you. They can't believe I took it down. They told me to put it back up. And she put it back up. The untrue, all that slanderous shit, she just put it back up on the page. So I can't fuck with people like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm solid. Listen, anybody who knows me for real, they know I'm solid. Like, I don't run my mouth about shit. You know what I'm saying? I keep things, like I take things to my grave. If somebody don't want me to tell something or let something out, I'm a very solid person. I'm there for all my friends, family. I'm the person who got away in the family, who didn't do drugs, don't drink, never got in trouble with the law, any of that ever in life. And, you know, so people come to me for money, advice, all kinds of shit. I am the rock for a lot of people. All right. And so for somebody to be saying some shit about me that, first of all, you don't know shit about, and even after I came out and told y'all, which I didn't have to, I could have just laid low and came back and just didn't say shit, but that is not my personality. Once I told y'all what it was, the real ones were like, all right, okay, I understand that. But I say all that to say, I'm not friendly with Ari, right? Just too much shit done happened that was fucked up on that page over there. But no, there's no but. That's a period, full stop. So let me start the next sentence. I will say that, you know, them getting rid of Ari, no, they didn't get rid of Ari. Ari, you know, from what I can tell and from what you guys have sent me and etc., she's just taking her page in another direction. It's the same thing we did. I took our page in another direction a month ago. She's following suit. She's doing the same thing. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I'm saying sometimes this can be overwhelming, you know, keeping up with two crooks all their lives. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to report on. It's a lot. Y'all think y'all just turn your cameras on and here we are. Me anyway. Here I am, the razzle and dazzle. You give you all the latest tea, but y'all don't understand the work that goes into this. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I understand her wanting to put her attention somewhere else on something more positive. Do I think they ran her off? No, she's not. She doesn't really strike me as the we've had conversations offline, which is why I say we're associates, plenty of times. And she does not strike me as the type of person who would let two broads like this run her off and, you know, make her do something else. Sometimes people just want to do something different, and that's okay. And I understand that. So them saying that they got rid of Ari and I'm next, they got a motherfucking another thing coming and they think I'm about to get off this platform. I don't give a damn if I killed somebody tomorrow, okay? And you guys found out that I did or whatever it may be. I'm coming right back to this platform. Y'all are not here for me. I say this all the time, and this is what Carmen doesn't realize, because see, Carmen's identity is tied to that I got you company, and now that that's down in the dump, you know, that isn't even hers anymore. She's still trying to hang on to that, like she was saying in her video the other day. I built that company. I'm the founder of that company. Y'all still buying seasons without my face on it because, you know, they good seasons, basically is what she was saying. That's what she ties her identity to, right? That's all that she has. Me, I know it's, listen, I don't tie my identity to anything. If I lose everything today, tonight, tomorrow, I'm the type of broad, I'm gonna make some shit shake. Please believe that. I'm gonna make some shit shake, and which just means that I have a certain skill set, right? That I can put to use in a number of different ways. This forum being one of them, you know? So I'm gonna make some shit shake. I'm not gonna break down and be somewhere depressed and crying and reminiscing over good times like how Carmen was and is doing, right? So no, I don't think that they ran Ari off, and there's nothing they can say. If I killed someone, that's what I'm saying. If I killed someone today, y'all still will come back to teammates. You know why? Because you're not here for me. It's not about me. It's not about Nandy D. It's not about me. It's about what I can give to you. It's about my talent, my skill set, my ability to talk to you, to think critically, to to converse with you in a way that makes you that connects the dots, etc. It's my rhetoric, is what I'm saying, that you all are here for, not me. I've given you guys the example about the tree. You know, when you go apple picking, right? You take your basket and you go up to the tree, and you know what you do? You go and pick the apples off the tree. You don't care anything about the branches on the tree. You don't care anything about the leaves on the tree. You don't even look at that. You don't care about the trunk of the tree. You don't care about anything. You know what you're there for? You're there for the fruit of that tree. You're there for the apples. You're here for my fruit. My fruit is my gift. An apple tree, that's their fruit. That's their gift to the world. And that's what you go up to that tree for. You don't care anything about. It's not about the tree. It's about that fruit off the tree. And that's why you're on my page. You're not here for me. You're here for my gifts, by my fruit. And I understand that. I don't get the big head. They got the big head over there thinking they're celebrities. I know it's not about me. So no matter what I do in my personal life, y'all not gonna give a fuck. You shouldn't, because it's not about me. It's about what I can give to you. That means nothing. Anything and everything else means absolutely nothing. Let me see. Who is Ari? Well, the hell, shut up. Don't nobody care what you say. Hell, shut up. Leonard, you know my page's name? I'm about to block you because I don't know why you even in here. Let's see. Tracy said, I agree, Nandy. Keep doing what you're doing. I love your commentary. I had people in my inbox, I'm not gonna lie, when all that shit went down a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not going to mention names, of course, but they were like, you know what? I'm never going to tell you that. I'm not even going to go down that road. Let me show you the next video, because I'm done with all that. And there's no way in the world they could ever run me off my page. If I ever give up Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, it'll be because I want to do it. Miss Kenner said, I'm a witness. I got my money back. Let them know how much you got back. You're 110, right? These some motherfucking crooks. I can tell you, they got $35,000 from, followers for a new platform like what I did. They would have been MIA. That money would have never been seen again. They'd have came up with every lie scheme. They'd have got offline. A lot of people would have did that. $35,000 is a lot of money. Okay. Skinner, let them know. I'm a witness. I got my money back. I gave all that money back to everybody. And that is the kind of character that you can see for yourself about a person that should make you, you know, make the decision whether or not you're going to fuck with that person, their page or not. You can read about whatever, you can think you know whatever, but what have you seen them actually do with your eyes? Has people come up to vouch for them? Yeah, there's plenty of people in the comments to let you know they got their money back, all of it. And no crook in the world is going to get back $35,000. I don't take shit that don't belong to me. That's why when Ezekiel was saying that shit on that page, I was like, this little dirty ass bitch, after all of the stuff that I gave this lady, y'all know she was on my page all the time. To go up there and lie to somebody because you knew they would entertain your shit was like super dirty to me. Super dirty. Don't even bring your dingy ass over here. I know Ari closed her page down. All y'all that was over there talking shit, starting in, and not all the cousins, right? But a lot of them. All y'all was over there popping shit, lying, feeding into the gossip, the bullshit, making up new shit. Stay the fuck over there. All right. Don't come over here. I don't want you. I don't want your money. I've already said this. You cry. If you were a person who cried about those $4 tickets, $4.99 tickets that for the show for Auntie, which was a brilliant interview, if I must say so myself. You got 3 hours worth of interview and you still crying. People are still, y'all, in my inbox crying, just a few people, about getting their $5 back because it didn't start on time or I thought it was going to be private. This video that I just did for the dental office, that was supposed to be private too. It was private. It was private for my group. Anything that I do, even if it's private, if it's a pay-per-view $5 or if it's just for my little group because they've paid, you know, for my members and my followers, I'm always still going to release that footage. It's my footage and I'm going to release it, not the same day, but when I get ready to. So why people were mad about the event not being private and why it was public, it was always going to be public anyway, within a few days of me doing it. So I say all that to say, y'all stay your asses wherever you are in the bushes. Don't come out because I'm definitely going to rip you one. If you come on this page acting crazy, I'm definitely going to match your energy before I toss your ass out the door. And please don't buy any of my membership packages. I don't want your money. You the kind of people that, nah, I don't want your money. You know exactly who you are. Hi, Danita. What you said, Miss Marjorie? You said, and you gave it back immediately. Let these hoes know. Because people love to try to paint this picture about me, Nandy. And I know why it is, because I'm doing a great job on my platform. I give y'all what y'all come here for. In the private lounge that I have, I give them all, I'm always coming up with new ways to give them more content outside of Carmen and Tay, doing things to enrich their minds, to to engage them in critical thinking and all that kind of stuff, right? So, but people try to paint you to be who they want you to be or who they think you are. And yeah, but you guys are in the comments. You let them know. You got your money back. Anybody told me they wanted their money back, I sent that before I respond. I send the money back. As soon as I read the message, I send the money back. And then I respond, done. You know, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Most people didn't even have to ask for their money back. I just gave that shit back once I knew I wasn't going on a new platform. Let's see. She was winning contests and all was on live trivia night. Yes. Then to do that, I was shocked and disappointed. She was winning contests. She's talking about Ezekiel Afari. She was winning contests and all was on and was on live trivia night. How many gifts did she get from trivia night? Gift cards, Visa gift cards, multi-restaurant gift cards, cash apps, all kind of shit that this lady definitely got sent to her. And then to turn around and lie and say she never got it. Anybody, if you are on this page and you want anything from me, let people know how soon you got that shit. That will be immediately, because I do what I say I'm going to do. Integrity is very important to me. Very. You're exactly right, Kenyon. She was all on the live. Every live we had, she popped her ass up on it, trying to win some more money. One time she won something. She didn't win the trivia question. It was like a bonus question or something. And it was a Starbucks card attached to it. And she was like, oh, send it to me like that. I can't. I'm like, you just won the main prize. You just won a $20 cash app. And I sent her the Starbucks card anyway. She had most of those gift cards y'all saw me sending off at the post office Her packet had like 4 or 5 gift cards in it, Ezekiel's. So for her to sit up there and lie and say she didn't get it, and then say that I charged her fucking credit card like $15 multiple times, like 2 or 3 times, whatever it was that she said. I'm like, what? What? $15, $30, that's nothing compared to 30 something, 35 something dollars that I pushed back out to the universe. Like, yeah, she was no. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna keep it. I'm very sweet. Y'all know, y'all have seen my sweet side. I'm very classy. Y'all have seen my classy side. Educated, professional. I've been professional all my life, right? I've worked in corporate my whole life. But I'm also from the hood. Don't fucking play with me. Don't get on these platforms lying about anything about me. If you see something, you find something about that you think is about me, and I address it and tell you, well, actually what happened was X, Y, and Z, then you should let that go. But to get on a platform and lie and say that you didn't get something and that I charged you, how the fuck would I charge your card? Anyway, I went through a professional service like Ticketmaster. There's no way I can charge someone's card, and there's no way I would because I don't want to go to prison. So there's no way. But you're absolutely right. She was on train. And then when I reached out to her, I really, honestly, y'all, I told y'all this. I thought that somebody had hacked her account. I swear to God. That I even told y'all that. Like, ain't no way this lady said that. Like, her account got hacked. Like, somebody's playing and created a fake account in her name. And so I reached out to her immediately. I sent her a message like, hey, I don't know if your account got hacked, but they're trying to say that you're saying that I charged your card and you never got the cards. Please, or the cash apps, please reach it back out to me. I had her phone number and everything. How did I get her number? She gave me her number I looked it up. If you look up her name, Ezekiel Fari, her number is public. I called her. She didn't return my calls, but she sure went on pages and was spreading lies. And I didn't appreciate that shit. Like, you lying ass bitch. You were on my page getting all kind of stuff for free. I would never do anything like that, ever. Let me take this down so y'all can see me. There's no fucking way I'm going to charge somebody's card ever for a dime. You could leave me in a room with $1 million of your dollars for days, and I wouldn't even touch that shit because that's just how I am. Okay, enough of that. y'all, please. Oh my God, are you serious? People still complain about, yeah, them hoes still complain about $4.99. Just the private lounge is phenomenal. Oh, thanks, Miss Kennard. I appreciate that. He was watching live while you were at the post. Well, we were watching live while you're at the post office. Exactly. Y'all seen me go up there and mail all them shits off. And it cost me like money to send them shits off because I sent them. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into it. Y'all stop making me rehash that. That night I won on trivia night and I got mine in a week. She won that night. Your car, she means her car. She got a gift card in a week. She won that night. She missed questions. She did get gift cards and cash apps that same night as mine. And you said you had her other ones from the other night. You would send them all. She got all of them. And in fact, I did a live and I saw her on it because she was always on it. I said, oh, hi, Miss Ezekiel. Did you get your gift cards? And she wrote, this was before she went out with the lies. She put, yep, I got them. So then to go back, come on now. She was a superstar. I'm so disappointed in her for lying. Yeah, she was a lying ass. She's a lying ass bitch. That's right, Coach Tom. I don't even like to go off like this, y'all, but it's enough shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for y'all to make up shit. Like, come on now. Coach, to top it off, a lot of us got it wrong, and you gave it to us anyway. Me, for one, I received my Visa number. Thank you. Exactly. There you go. Would you win like a $25 gift card, Visa gift card? And I said, you want me to mail it or you want me to give you the numbers? I've never taken, baby, I'm a giver. I don't take anything from anybody, ever. They have those old women that's supposed to be Christians. They don't know what's going on. They messy old women. One of them was cussing using God's name at the same time. They're just trying to run you off. Yeah, there's no way that would never happen. Keep doing you. They mad because you won them. Carolyn, don't rush me. I know I'm going to show a video. I know you're new to this page, but we let things flow the way they flow over here. All right. Let's see. Kenya said, winning contest and all. Valerie Savage, is that somebody you guys want me to block? I mean, everybody had my name in their mouth, boy. It was crazy. I'm like, who, me? I have nobody. I just got a little $14,000 member platform. Like, okay. So stop, because and they're talking about bullying. They're the ones who bullying. That's exactly right. Nandy, stop. You make your pressure go up. One thing about me, I might be fluffy, but my blood pressure is always perfect. It's usually 121 over like 82. I heard that black girl pop. All right, let me show you this video. This is a video of Crook the Cook in Cancun, okay? After she just got her teeth yanked out. Yeah, let me show you. I have two of them. Yeah, we don't speak his name on this page. Roberta. Little sissy. I won't do that. Okay. I had a statistics teacher in college. She would say that all the time. Okay. And she was ready to move on to something else. Okay. Let's see. Why y'all make me get mad like that? I don't like nobody lying on my name because I'm a solid ass broad. I can tell you that. I'm that friend you call at 3 o'clock in the morning. You one stayed over and you broke down and you can't get anybody to come. I'm getting dressed, no question, and I'm on my way. I'm solid as hell. And I can hold a secret like nobody's business. All right, here we go. Let's go with this one first. This is a video of somebody being the most amazing friend to Crook the Cook, even though she didn't deserve it.
God, I'm charging up the portable charger for you.
Here she is, y'all.
Hey.
Hey. She say she sure can't be over here alone. She say the one and only is in the room.
I'm here.
Hey, they gonna learn today.
I'm here. I'm working from Cancun.
Don't start that. Do not even start that. We ain't doing. Don't start.
What?
All this work stuff. I don't want it. Don't. We ain't.
No,
doing.
I say while you're in your appointment, I have to do some work.
They don't. We don't care
Our
about work.
Still need to get paid.
We don't care
I
about
gotta do
work.
payroll.
We don't care about work.
I got.
She always work is always on the brain. She gonna calm down today
You
for
working too. This is work. What you're doing.
I bet, but don't start the work stuff. Let's go eat.
Work. Y'all, she's doing work on social media.
Let's go eat.
Look.
But I ain't talking about it.
You're on the phone.
I am not talking about it.
As soon as we got up, she's like, "Come on, hurry up! I need to do my live."
No, we sit here and talk for over an hour. I'm now ready to go eat.
Let's go.
I was trying to get her to let's go eat last night. She's like, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Guys, I spent 5 hours at the Atlanta airport going from one delay to the other. So that made it. I mean, I was supposed to be here at like, I think 5:30, and I got here at 10:30.
Tammy Wiggingham, good morning from Milton, Florida. Yeah, she was boss lady, cute outfit.
Thank you.
She polo down to the socks.
I went shopping for our cruise.
Oh, you already did?
A little bit.
Really? Karina, love your short set.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a little something casual to wear in, Cancun, even though we're not going to be doing a lot of stuff on the beach. And
we finna get busy. It ain't a vacation, but I promise you, I want to go check out some food. Y'all, I asked her to pick up a Jeep. I asked her, let me finish. Let me finish and I'll let you talk. Can I finish? Can I just say, see, you just got to always cut in front of me.
I do.
But now can I go there with my statement?
If you want.
Y'all, I asked her I texted her, I said, hey, pick up a Jeep so we can ride through Cancun. Man, she pulled up without a Jeep. Talk about pull up in the cab and pay $60. I'm like, I wouldn't have paid them fools no $60. I told them $40, I'll pay you $40. That's what I paid last time. She's like, I wish y'all would have known.
Well, you know I usually negotiate.
Did you bring cash?
Mhm.
Oh, so you had $60. I don't have. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't use cash when you paid them?
I did. I had to go to the bank machine to get it.
Yeah, because cash is king
But
in Mexico.
well, they got you for 20 because I only paid them fools 40.
I was tired and I was just like, I just want to get there. You know, Ashley had me all scared about the cartel, so I was just like,
Yeah, the
let me just
cartel
get
is
away from
real.
all this craziness and pay them $60 and get to the room.
Somebody said, they said, Chef, you never want to work. That's not true.
She's working now.
That's all I do is work.
So yeah, that was Karina. She flew down to Mexico to make sure that she was okay and that she was all right, because they put you on these strong narcotics, you know. And plus, Carmen's not very bright. She needs someone, you know, an adult there to help her understand the instructions of the dentist. I mean, she told us this herself in so many words, right? She's not an intelligent person at all. She's very simple minded. So boss lady went down to hold her hand and make sure that she was cool. Let me show you another video. Same day. And Cook the Crook, she's hopped up on the drugs on this one I'm about to show you. And the boss lady's right there making sure she's okay. Hold on. If you're new to this page, you just saw me have that episode. I promise I'm not like that, but I do not like people lying on my name. Like, don't fucking do that. Especially when you've gotten so much from this page from me. All right.
He's already looking up recipes or things he wants to cook. I was trying to see what they said about, well, someone asked about him. I can't find the comment. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna eat what she gotta eat today, and then we're gonna go get those shiny new teeth put in. She probably gonna eat everything in Cancun. We're gonna be going from restaurant to restaurant.
Exactly what we're
She's gonna be dragging me everywhere. That's why I had to get a good night's sleep.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Everyone said they knew I was coming. Yeah, I mean, because important points in your life. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look nice? That's perfect.
Thank you.
We've always been there for each other at the important milestones of our life, because that's the thing, is that we have to.
All of
it. I mean, we're like Carmen said, you know, we're more than friends. I mean, it's a sister. We're like sisters. We've been together for, you know, a quarter of a century. I mean, for a long time. Through thick and thin. I mean, we've been through a lot.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it right there. Boss lady said they've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? As friends, just friends. Someone said this the old chef. I hate she changed on everybody. It's just so sad. Let me take this down. Lost her best friend in the world. So sad. Cook don't care about nobody. Boss lady was so good to her. She had the nerve to talk about boss lady. Cook the Crook, they coming. She's gonna come back to boss lady on bended knees. I hope boss lady don't take her back. I really do. Back friendship wise. Were they ever romantically involved? Not that I know of. No. That's a good friend. What that after her two friends left? Was that after her two friends left? That's a good question. So let me think about this. I think Sheree and Kim got there first, and then Boss Lady came down later. Crook not being bright. Why do people think she created all those spices? I've seen this comment quite a bit. Like with her being as unintelligent as she is, Cook Carmen, that is. Yeah, how did she create all those spices? I'm not even gonna get into the spices and all that stuff because she doesn't own the company anymore. So I'm not gonna say anything disparaging to take away from sales from the company. I would never do that. I've never done that. You can't find one video of me ever talking bad about that company, the spices, the lemonades, none of that. I am not gonna do that because at the end of the day, I know it's not Crook's business. It's Boss Lady's business. And I'm not gonna say something to damage that business, any small business, in that way at all. But I agree with you. It's like she didn't create all those spices. That's a whole nother topic. But that hurts Karina as the true MVP. She was truly a friend. Boss Lady had to pay for the procedure in Mexico. Yes, she did. She paid for the first half. And you heard Dr. Ortega say something like what Crook the Cook was having would cost about $16,000. Because first of all, they had to take out all the teeth. That's an extensive procedure to take all the teeth out of your mouth. I mean, damn, what's up? I didn't really see anything too crazy about her teeth, before this. So Carmen feels guilty now. She will never admit it. Oh, the guilt's going to deepen. Believe me, as she and Tay continue on this journey, there's going to continue to be friction. Y'all saw it at the table the other day when Carmen was trying to ask her not to do something, not to block one of her followers. And Carmen was sitting there like a little child, scared as hell to speak up. And sure enough, soon as she spoke up, Tay got real hood, thuglicious, and butch on her and was like, I did not do that. I didn't. I'm like, who the fuck is she talking to like that? Yeah, Tay's the thug. Tay's the stud in that relationship. Carmen's the pillow princess. And then sitting up there talking about Boss Lady and Stephanie stole the fucking Jeep, the truck that Boss Lady gave her. She just gave it to her, like, here. You know what I'm saying? You can have it. To say that she had extra keys and she probably drove it off a cliff. They did it. Carmen, damn MFing well that, first of all, let me put it in perspective for y'all. Tay has a lifelong career as a criminal. Lifelong. I'm not saying 1 or 2 stints here or there or once. Her whole life, her whole adult life, she has been, she didn't go to jail for it because they suspended her sentence, but she was convicted of larceny, grand theft auto, murder. Y'all keep playing games, acting like Tay is anything other than what she is, a straight up street thug. Yeah, and if there was some fraudulent licenses out in Florida to get got, Tay would have got one if she knew about it. I don't know that she did for sure, but if she knew that it was happening, yeah, she strikes me as the kind of nurse that would the kind of person. She's just not. No. Tay is a thug. Tay is the thug in that relationship, point blank, all day. I can't stay in Tay's voice tone. Kim and wife had already left. She was a good friend. Shame on Cook for doing that. Got that right, Nandy. I don't know what part you're talking about, but I agree. Boss Lady better check those. Oh, what I was going to say. Y'all mean to tell me somebody who's a career criminal in multiple different arenas, larceny. She got convicted of larceny and sentenced to prison for a year, 12 months in Virginia. Larceny, grand theft auto a couple of times, bad fraudulent checks a couple of times, credit cards, murder, vehicular homicide, all kind of shit. And mix that up with Carmen, who been stealing money from the I Got You brand for years. We ain't gonna get into that, but know that, okay? Stealing money from the business for many years to fund her gambling and addiction habits, okay? So mix that Tay shit up with Carmen. somebody who has been hustling her whole life, somebody whose alma mater is the Waffle House. All right, you didn't go to any culinary school or study under any chef. You know what I'm saying, master chef or anything like that. You went straight from Ruby Tuesdays, and when you met Rico, Chili's, Ruby Tuesdays, all them shits are the same. Applebee's, Chili, Ruby Tuesdays, one of the three. You was just talking about you and Rico met at. You went from that to Googling recipes and going on live and calling yourself a chef. So that right there in of itself is just hypocrisy, scamming, and all kind of shit to make people think you're something, make people think you came up with these recipes on your own, and no. All right. And all the shit that Carmen's done over the years, you mean to tell me a truck got stolen with these two people, with these two backgrounds, and their truck got stolen? It was fully paid for, not by Carmen. She never said she paid for it because I know she didn't. The truck's fully paid for and fully insured. And you got two motherfucking crooks over here, career crooks. And they are talking about the truck got stolen, but it had insurance money in. Baby, I've worked in the insurance field. I'm going to tell you, like, they find out that you done took that truck to a chop shop or drove it off a cliff your damn self or whatever it was that you had. If there was any foul play, both your hoes going to prison for that for a long time. So the fact that they could get money out of that car situation being stolen, y'all want to try to put it on Stephanie and Boss Lady. The fact that if they would have went on live and just said, look, the truck got stolen. We don't know who did it, how it happened, but you know, we glad we got the insurance money on it. I might have been like, oh, all right, maybe. I mean, shit do happen. It's possible. But the fact that they said Boss Lady, this lady with a fucking decades-long career of being successful in business, you know, a millionaire, you know what I'm saying? You know, doesn't have to worry about money, gave her the truck. Let's not forget that part. Gave her the truck, gave her the equity out of the house. She didn't have to do any of that at all. You trying to say this lady had extra keys and she got people, or she flew to Texas, or she knew people, she sent the keys to them in Texas, and Stephanie was in on it and they both got rid of the truck? The fact that y'all came up with some elaborate ass bald-headed reasoning as to why how that truck could have got stolen lets me further know that you motherfuckers were in on the stealing of that truck. Absolutely. Baby, you took that truck to the chop shop and it is unidentifiable at this point. And you already reached out to the insurance company. This happened 3 weeks ago. Why didn't you tell us when it happened? Huh? You said not one word. You know, I'm gonna tell you why they didn't tell us. I'll tell you why. They didn't tell us because they didn't want exactly what's happening. People to start speculating about, nah, that don't sound right. They wanted to run that shit through the insurance first, get that insurance payment check out, get the payment out from the truck, and then let us know. You know what I'm saying? Then say something about the truck, because they have to tell us, because we haven't been seeing it. So they had to say something, but they waited until the insurance company did their thing and paid them out, and now they could talk about it, because they ain't want the insurance company to get wind of that shit. Now they got the money. So yeah, now they can talk about it. They full of shit. Both of them. Better check those receipts. Kim and wife. Oh, I seriously believe that. Rico needs to go back home. Straight hood rat. She will burn your ass any chance she get. You better believe it. And that $35,000 that I had of people's money, if you think for one hot second that Carmen would have gave y'all money back after she decided not to go with that platform and do something else, that would have never happened. But I did it. That's kind of broad I am. It's not about what you say, what you read, or what you think. Watch a person's actions. That's the telltale. Let's see. In my honest opinion, Crook the Cook will have to face Boss Lady real soon. I see trouble brewing in paradise. I thought they were related. Who? Boss and Carmen? No. I can't stand the sound of her voice either. Those scary ass eyes. Yes, those eyes. Cook Carmen says she's gonna get paid by the insurance company. She said that today. Well, I might have to reach out. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not the kind, like, all those charges and stuff. There's only a certain there's a limit to what I'll do on this platform. I could reach out to the insurance company. It's very easy to figure out which one it is and to do what I can do. Very easy. But I'm not, because karma will come for Carmen. Believe me. So you're welcome, Carmen. You better be lucky I'm not that petty. See, Ari was that kind of petty. Ari would get your ass on something like that. Ari to call the insurance company on your ass and had you investigated. Let me see. She does not blink. I believe she sleeps like this. So I'm about to say, did you see the video when they was eating out? Tay was reading the comments and someone said something about her nursing license. Yeah, what did she say? And she said something like, I didn't see the video. Y'all sent me the clip. Sometimes I can read it. Most of the time I can't because I have them blocked. They had it stolen to file for insurance benefits. Scandalous. Absolutely. That money goes to boss lady. It should, for the truck, right? She paid for it. Rico took that truck and is driving back to Atlanta. Oh my gosh. How is it 700 of y'all on here right now? Y'all something else between Facebook and YouTube. I see a couple people in our private lounge watching also. Which truck? Bald-headed reasoning. You damn right. Then Martin used to tell Tommy that. Tommy, what kind of bald-headed reasoning? Let's see. That is crazy that she didn't say anything for a whole 3 to 4 weeks. That's very crazy. Very crazy. You tell everything and anything on this live all the time, but you kept that under wraps about the truck. Yeah, because you wanted them to go ahead and pay that payment out first, so we didn't get to their ass, and now you can talk about it. But let's see, right? Because she tells everything, right? That part. Hi Sherry. Judith said, "Are they ever going to get caught telling all these lies?" Yes. That's just the circle of life. Hope they got street cameras on those poles where it was parked. Why would boss lady jeopardize her livelihood? She would stand more to lose than a truck. Exactly. That's right, Coach. Chef doesn't intend on feeding the homeless anymore. No. She know that gig is up. She know we know. Ain't no feeding. We not paying into that fun of you feeding the homeless, because we have the clip of you saying that they don't want to be on camera, they can't eat. Just scandalous. Unbelievable how their lies will be revealed. God is watching. If she gets reported to the insurance company, they will investigate on it. They definitely will. And it can be reported to Houston Police Department. It will be investigated up to 5 years. Eee. I'm not going to go that far. I'm just here to tell y'all what's going on with them and give my opinion. That's it. You're exactly right. Quick, fast, in a hurry. You're right about that. You should reach out to the insurance company. She's been scamming people for years. I could. I definitely. My Rolodex is very full of people, and I ain't talking about them insurance claims reps that answer the phones. Nothing's wrong with that, but I definitely could make some well-placed calls. Let me put it like that, if I wanted to. It's the weekend. Tay is showing Carmen the ropes that she's not up on. Yep. Carmen and Tay should have an ancestry. Carmen and Tay should have done an ancestry before hooking up. They might be related. They're going to get evicted soon because she used a barbecue grill on her patio to catch the next one on fire. Listen, Katie, I have said that for a couple of weeks now. Like, how the fuck is she? You're not supposed to have a grill on your patio in a condo, whatever that shit is that she lives in. Condo, apartment. It's probably, I don't know what it is. Condo. What's the uptown house? You're not supposed to have a grill, and she has like the next level over it, and then the people next to her, like, you just can't have in that kind of situation. That's exactly right. You're not supposed to have a grill on your patio, but they be out there cooking and hooking. She needs to be reported. Boss lady needs to hit Carmen with a defamation lawsuit. Baby, let me tell you something. Now that everything's over with, You know what? I'm not even gonna tell you that. Never mind. Yeah, but that defamation lawsuit, I'm sure will be coming. And then why have a wedding and none of your family involved to get money, boo boo? You know that? They're gonna charge $50. And don't y'all pay not one damn dime. I'm about a ticket. Just like I did last time. And I'm gonna have a watch party. So you guys, I'm not gonna charge you a dime. I'm about a ticket and I'm gonna have a watch party. So don't y'all buy the ticket because we can watch it together and laugh together. Oh my gosh. Brenda said, we here because we love you. Oh, thanks, Miss Brenda. That's so sweet. That makes my heart flutter. Let me see. Which video was this? Let me see. I showed y'all this one. But she just straight up sat up there and lied. I don't know. Was it a lie? Did she know? She had to know. Let me see. She had to know. Kim told Carmen about them dating in the past. Kim told her that. Kim went on record and said it, and I believe her. But Carmen didn't want us to know that Tay and Kim had dated before. She didn't want that messiness. She didn't want to deal with the messiness of that. What she thought would be the messiness of that. She didn't want what she thought would be like people having negative opinions about that. That's why when somebody asked her in the comments, let me play it again. It's a quick little clip. She answered real quick. She didn't even take time to answer the question and said, no, they never dated. But that's a damn lie.
Been on ripping and running all day. And I know we're running 15 minutes behind, but guys, we just got in, had to shower and get ready for this. But you're not gonna be able to wait, you can be able to see it from there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look at Tay acting like she don't know how to operate a phone on social media.
Let's see.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hey, Tay and Chef. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Erica.
We ain't heard that
North
sweet
New
voice
Jersey in the
since that
building.
day.
Hey, Marvella. Carol. Sheila. Listen, I got my bun together, y'all. Perfection. Pure perfection.
No, the fuck it's not.
Hey, Annie and Adele. Not shaka.
Listen to that fake ass
Looks
laugh.
good. Thank you. Let me tell y'all, oh, I'm so feeling this. So today, I went to go pick up my ring that I was supposed to get that I lost. I went and got another one. And they were so generous and kind. I guess I spent so much money. They actually give out gifts, y'all.
You know, we're talking about money.
If you ever want, like if you buy a lot of stuff from Swarovski, they will go ahead and give you nice gifts. So today, I was gifted with these. Later, life can move that fast when two people are on the same page. Absolutely, I agree. More breezy and her partner. Okay. Adoption is an option. Just saying. Well, we've kind of got some other things in place. And so adoption is also an option. And that's on the table as well.
Tay, did you ever date Kim? No, they're friends. They were friends.
We both dressed together in coordinated colors. Let me tell you something.
Girl, you can't tell us a damn thing, Tay. Because everything that you say, just like Carmen, is a damn lie. Listen, y'all, they're out here finessing y'all for your money. That's all it is. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're part of the team members and part of the new platform that I have going on, I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and be like, yeah, I'm going to use your money to go out and feed the homeless and cure the world. I'm not going to lie to you like that, like they be lying. I'm letting you know. I appreciate the support that you guys give me when you purchase a membership and you join. And that money goes to me for all my efforts to bring the show to you, right? It's a lot of time, money. It's a lot that goes into this. And any money that I get from you guys, I certainly appreciate it, and it will be used to further build this platform, make it better, and to improve my quality of life. That's why we all do it. That's why any of us go to work or get a multiple stream of incomes and all that kind of stuff. It's for me. I'm gonna let you know. That's not what they do, though. Please don't bring no baby into this mess. Lisa said she's up watching you drinking tea now. Hey girl, get your ass out of here. She was a different person in the video. Now she's me. That was her fake persona in the video. She had to get y'all hooked. Popcorn will be ready. Yes. They don't like me now. Wait till I have that last husband on here. You really ain't gonna like me then. I'm trying to get him up here. You think I'm playing? I'm dead ass serious. Exactly. I would expect that. Listen, it is late. It's 2:30 in the morning. I don't even know what day it is. What's today? Sunday? I don't even know, y'all. It's just so much going on. Today is Sunday. Ever since the Savannah trip, I can't believe I was there. It's been a week since I left to go there. It's just let me see. Let me close out of this. Listen, guys, she only feeds the homeless from the leftovers from her selling food. Are you going shopping? What do you mean? With y'all money? No. Anyone? I mean, I will, but no, I like to save my money. I don't buying out the Gucci store. That's dumb as hell. Anyone in their right mind won't give them a baby. They claim they're gonna have a surrogate to carry it for them. Because Tay said, "Because I still want to do me. I need somebody to carry the baby." Okay, when the baby get here, you still gonna want to do you? Yeah, I'm sure. Like, this is all a scam and a scheme about the baby. I'm gonna tell you my opinion about Babygate with them. Y'all hold on one second. I'm back. Did you miss me? When is the event? We're not asleep yet. First of all, man, you're supposed to be asleep, all right? What's inside will definitely come out eventually, 100%. Absolutely. If it's in there, it's gonna come up out. New member? Who's the new member? Duval's a new member. I missed it. Listen, you guys, I go live all the time. I know a lot of y'all have been missing me. Like, oh my God, coach, thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming with me, man. Go live all the time. And it's just for the members, though. Listen, I'm still not monetized on Facebook. I have my theories behind that, but I'm not. And y'all already know. The same way I be talking about Tay, how I don't ever see Tay using her nursing license to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? On these lives. I use my degrees on these lives, 100%. My MBA especially. I use that. Facebook don't want to monetize me. That's okay. I'm going to create my own path and stream of revenue. on my own. I'll figure out a way, and I did. So I'm not going to wait for someone to determine my value and my worth, like Facebook or whomever it may be, Facebook or anything or anyone in life. I'm going to create my own path. That's what I do, and that's what I did. So, but I'm always live for the members. We're always doing different things and expanding our horizons and all that good stuff. So tonight we had movie night. We watched the movie Us. It's fun to watch movies with your team members, and you're able to interact with each other during the movie and all that kind of stuff too. So just a little something I thought of to make our perks even better, right? To give you more perks. So if you're not a member yet, it's super easy to join. You just go to YouTube, find our page, and hit the join button. That's it. Hit join, purchase a subscription plan, and let the good times roll. I really feel bad for Carmen at her age. No, she should know better at her age. She's 65. Cook said you're obsessed with Took. They send the mugshot as you. They can say whatever they want. That's fine. Carmen could never deal with a crying baby. I don't know about Carmen. I think it's more Tay that couldn't deal with a crying baby. Carmen could never deal with a crying baby, and Tay definitely can't be bothered. Well, first of all, Carmen's 60 years old. To be 60 years old and still trying to have a baby, I mean, neither one of them are going to carry. Carmen's 60 and Tay's 50. To be 60 and, raising a child, first of all, they don't even have the finances to do that. How could they raise a baby when they don't have a income coming in? Tay can't work in Texas. At least she hasn't worked in Texas that we know of. She hasn't got her Texas license, not at like an actual health system or hospital. Carmen doesn't have the Spice Line anymore. Raise a baby with what? Let's see. Someone said, and that's how it's done. Listen, y'all. When is the event? I don't know when their event is, but they keep playing with y'all talking about we're gonna do it, we're not gonna do it. We might do it, we might not do it. They keep playing with y'all about this, and they're going to do it because they're money hungry like that. You think they got $200 and something thousand, y'all, off of that engagement video? That's crazy. 30 minutes shot on an Obama phone in a fucking dingy ass bingo hall for $30. For what was it, $25? They got buku money off of that. And any way they could make money, they're gonna get it. Like these two, they've been scamming their whole life, literally. And as far as a baby is concerned, they're gonna play that whole baby shit all the way through. They're gonna want the money for they're gonna want cash apps for the pregnancy, even though they're not pregnant. The girl, they claim they're gonna have a surrogate. They're gonna want money for a baby shower, then they're gonna want money for a push gift. Carmen gotta get a push gift for Tay. She want a new car. What? Tay ain't even having a baby. That's okay. If Tay would have had the baby, let's go ahead and give her a push gift, because she if she would have had it, then we would have been giving her one. This is all the bullshit they're gonna come up with. Then the baby and then it's time to give birth to the baby, and then they say the baby didn't make it. We gotta have a funeral. We don't know how we're gonna do it. Like, I don't even want to talk about Miss Holla. I love Miss Holla, but I still can't believe her family put up a GoFundMe for her funeral. I'm very shocked and disappointed about that. Anyway, I digress. They're gonna be asking for money for the funeral, for the burial. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna want more money, after that for the trauma therapy, and they're gonna milk that baby shit to no end. They're gonna milk it to the end of time, baby. And y'all sit up there and send them that money. Y'all better than me. Baby clothes. Yep, they're gonna want baby clothes. They're gonna want the clothes, though. They want to send the cash out. You're exactly right. Carmen has no social security. Yeah, that's right. 401k or pension to fall back. Damn, that's a good point. Because right now, if I retired or became disabled, I worked my whole life. because I was 14, 13, well, even sooner than 14, when I was like 13. My uncle, I told you guys, he had several hot dog concessions downtown New York. And I always worked on one. I watched him for a couple of years, and then he gave me my own eventually. I've always worked my whole life. But after that, I mean, in the corporate space, my entire life. So, yeah, if something happened to me right now, they send me a letter every year of my benefits. This is how much I would get if I became disabled, or if I died and I was married, I had a spouse. This is how much money they would get, you know, da da da. So I'm good. And it'd be a nice hefty amount. It's based off of the years you worked and the amount of Social Security taxes that they have taken out of your check and all that good stuff. And I'm here to tell you, they done took a lot of money out my damn check over the years. So if something happened to me right now and I became disabled and I couldn't work, or if I retired, well, when I do retire, I know it'll be even more money. And you're exactly right, Lisa. Carmen doesn't have something like that to fall back on. Well, Bama, get your dusty, rusty, crusty ass out my room. Asking why we mad and why we talking about them. You know, get your dusty ass out of here. Let's see. I agree. They're going to charge for that ghetto wedding. I didn't know she had any what? Grandchildren? Cook Carmen said she wanted to leave her granddaughter her legacy. Ashley is her daughter, and she will make sure her daughter, Victoria, is taken care of. I'm sure she's working to leave her legacy. What legacy, Carmen? You have nothing. You don't own anything. Every good thing will come to an end. Absolutely, Miss Wilson. I'm good and receiving. Did you see Grandma Holla funeral poorly put together for $47,000? No, I didn't see the funeral yet, y'all. I've been busy. I've been traveling. I'm just getting back. And as soon as I got back, I had a whole bunch of work that I had to do. I'm looking forward to it though. I don't know why this lady put this gel in my hair, and it definitely didn't dry clear like it was supposed to. I'm not happy about that. I definitely am. Maybe tonight, once I get off of here and I get settled in, I take a shower and I get in bed, maybe I'll look at it. Is it up? Whose page is it on? $47,000, man. When I die, don't put me in anybody's box. I do not want to be buried at all. I want to be cremated. It's the cheapest way to go. Your body's going to reduce to, it's supposed to be reduced to ash anyway. After, many years, hundreds of years, the bones will break down into ash. I'm just going to accelerate the process. Cremate me. I do not want to be buried. It was today. What's today? Today's the 29th. It was yesterday, the 28th. Wow. I thought it was the 27th. Did they stream it? I haven't heard much about it. I've been out of pocket. $28th. Yeah, yesterday. Okay. I'll look for it. I'm sure I'll be able to find it. 47. Well, they were asking for 10,000. Okay, that's what the GoFundMe was for. I did see that. But then once they reached 10,000, they kept letting that shit go on until people was like, okay, don't be greedy. Why do you got this GoFundMe still up there? And it's over 35,000 at the time. And you still letting it go? Like, why are you doing that? And then it got up to 45 and then 47. And finally, maybe the GoFundMe people shut it down, because even they was like, well, damn, I don't know. But that's crazy. Hey, Latanya, where you been? I've already told my husband if I die first that I want to be cremated. Yes. Don't put me in nobody box. Expensive ass coffin. You know what I'm saying? Paying for a plot. That costs money. The funeral service, it's a lot. I don't want that. For what? I'm not going to be here. And no. Absolutely not. Cremate me and spread my ashes in Africa. Don't even spread my ashes in America. Like, that's in my will. literally. I told my daughter cremate me as well, not rotting in the ground for me. No rotting in the ground. I'm telling you, that's I don't want that. Facebook is going off on them. I'm sorry, I worked my first job when I was 13. It was a seafood restaurant in Philly. Oh, nice. The church live streamed it. Wow. Okay. The funeral on YouTube. I mean, if they could have just waited a little while longer and just streamed the funeral, that's going to get them a bag right there. You know what I'm saying? If they work with the funeral home and, you know, have the stream go from the funeral home also from them as well and to their page, they'd have made a lot of money. And I'm sure they did, but they still wanted to ask for a donation for the funeral. I'm confused because I know Grandma Holla had a lot of money before she passed away. I mean, she was supposed to get it. The page she had over 1 million followers, and all the views, the cash apps, the stars, the sponsorship. Miss Holla was big time paid. So the family asking for $10,000 was embarrassing to me. I was embarrassed. I was secondhand embarrassed, definitely. I want a birthday party. I was at a birthday party tonight, just getting home. Okay, hey, lady. Thank you, Nancy, for letting me know that. Her grandson had a GoFundMe account for himself as well. What? What do you mean? Her grandson had a GoFundMe account for himself as well. What do you mean? Let's see. My parents and I want to be cremated. The thing about cremation is this. You get cremated, and then if you go in a like a cremation vase or container or whatever jar, you get put up on the shelf, and then what happens? What happens is the people who are alive in the generation that you're alive, they know who you are, your kids, grandkids, whomever, family members. They know who you are and they respect your memories and all that stuff. But once they die and their kids are, you know what I'm saying, the ones in charge of taking care of the passed downs from the family, and maybe not their kids, but their kids' kids, they're gonna be like, whose ashes are these again? Like, flush them shits down the toilet. Nah. I have very specific plans for my ashes. My parents and I want to be cremated. I watched it on Facebook. It was live. New Life Community Church on YouTube. Nandy, you, Boss Lady Ashley, and Darius. Nandy, you, Boss Lady Ashley, and Darius. What do you mean? She did. Chef may try to open her own restaurant and Tay open a clothing store. Please. Tay Mama could open a clothing store. Tay Mama, auntie, she's into fashion, and you know, I saw what was it she made? A nice bag she made the other day. It was really nice. It's also on other people's pages too. I'm sure people who's trying to get money off of it. Yeah. Father, they had it. Yes, Kyle and Shell brother. Michelle's brother put it up and they had it removed. What was he saying he wanted money for? I knew when Miss Holla, listen, I've been following Miss Holla from the beginning, okay? I adored that lady, adored her, had so much respect for her. I loved her. When her family started trying to get in the video and show their face and say stuff off the camera and jump into it, I knew right then and then that was a Jezebel spirit happening over there. All right. I knew that they, as she always said, she said, y'all trying to take my fame. I didn't tune in to see Kendall and whoever else is over there. I don't know the other people. I just know Kendall because he always had his ass in her, her videos. So I don't know, like all of them definitely was eating off of that. And that's okay because definitely Michelle, like she took care of, Miss Holla. But the rest of them just coming in. One time, one of them had a birthday. One of the sons had a birthday. And they put he went to Miss Holla's house They put the camera on the two. It was his dad, I guess, and the son. They both shook hands like, "Hey man, hey, happy birthday!" And then it was like, "Here you go." And the kid showed the camera, giving him, I think it was $100, but it was some money he gave him. Miss Holla only on for an hour. Y'all got 23 other hours in the day. You had to show you giving him money during that exchange on Miss Holla's camera time. It was just stuff like that. And then, you know, how Maya used to be disrespectful in her own little slick way. I just didn't care for any of it. I only cared to see Miss Holla and maybe Shell, and I like Janice too. Janice is cool. But the rest of them, they was doing too much, trying to get cameos and now setting up a GoFundMe. Come on now. You're not the talent, boo. It was Miss Holla. He went to buy clothes for the funeral and also be taken care of. These niggas these days, get a fucking job, bum. Like, come on now. I told my husband to spread my ashes in the ocean. That's nice. Nandy, Darius are very, very intelligent and do awesome interviews. I don't know who that is. Thank you though. Watched it on someone's YouTube page. Miss Shirley said, "What now? You blocked my husband, Leonard Barnes." I did. You know I did, because there are monitors on this page. But okay, let me read it. You blocked my husband, Leonard Barnes, Sr. He didn't know Ari Page name. He was asking about her. He knows your page. You took it the wrong way. We watching you. I didn't block your. I would not block someone for asking about someone else's page. I might delete the comment, but maybe one of the moderators blocked him. But I'm sorry if that was the case, and it could have been that they were trying to block somebody above. I don't know. What's your husband's name? Leonard Barnes Sr. Okay. To buy him a damn liquor store. That's what he wanted it for? No. No. I don't believe that for 1 second. Got a little booger in my nose. It's not professional. To buy him a damn liquor store? No, I don't believe that. How long was Miss Holla on live? I just started watching her a little under a year. She got to 1 million like that. Oh. I would have never put my grandmother on Facebook. Was not cute to me, and she was sick. Right. He said she took care of him, and she wants to be taken care of. He said she took care of him, and he wants to be taken care of. It was really pitiful. What's his name? Oh, they made him take it down? People ain't got no pride, especially if you're a grown-ass man. Come on now. Begging for handouts? Despicable. And the restaurant will be closed down in a month. Cook, Carmen, ain't nobody going to your motherfucking restaurant. Maybe if you opened up, like, I ain't gonna give you any ideas. People pay me big bucks with my brain to think of business ideas for them. I'm not giving you shit. Oh, Miss Brenda, thank you. You're so sweet. The Facebook fans will help raise the baby. Kenya. That's hilarious. Coach, I sent it to you on Messenger. Okay, all right. Thank you. Yes. He said that because he said that's what Holla was going to do. Okay, she's going. And if she didn't leave it for you in the will, okay, you get out there and get it. Like, asking people for handouts, like, wow, that's crazy to me. I would never, ever ask for handouts. Now, you guys pay my subscription fee. Y'all getting what you getting right now. Me. This is for my time, energy, effort, and rhetoric. Okay. But just going online on somebody else's live and, you know what I'm saying, of a deceased person who was so loved by so many and begging for money off their name, I could never. I could never. Please unblock my husband. All right, I will do that, Miss Barnes. No problem. It'll be after this live, though. Leonard Barnes Sr. All right. Hi Cece. Listen, y'all keep me. Juan Garcia, what the hell you doing over here? I thought you was gone. Where you ran off to? I hadn't seen you in a while. Tay and Crook was talking about Kim Worthy tonight. Kim told them that they had one more time to talk about her and her wife. She was going to fight like fire under their ass. Ooh. All right, now y'all let Kim humor and, you know what I'm saying, carefree attitude fool you. She gonna get your ass now. Let's see. His ass was high every damn time he came on live off that lane. Who are you talking about? Miss Hollow's grandson? Thank you so much. I love you. Oh, Miss Shirley, I love you too. Let me go unblock him right now. Y'all hold on. I don't know how it happened. Why is my phone still doing that? That's weird. Guess I had something I wanted to show y'all. Shooby dooby doo. He done lost his mind. Begging people for money that you don't even know. That's crazy to me. And I don't know. I could just never do anything like that. You begging off somebody else's page. That's crazy to me.
Instead of your.
Let me see. I don't know why y'all trying to keep me up on this page. I am so sleepy. Trying to find Mr. Wilson, Mr. Barnes thing right quick. Let me see. Facebook. Can y'all believe that I'm still not monetized on Facebook? That's crazy. What if I was just sitting around like an idiot waiting on them to monetize me? Nope. I'm going to put my background, skills, education, and experience to use for me every time. Please believe that. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. All right, let me see. Oh, here he is. Leonard C. Barnes Jr. Unblock. All right, he good to go. I don't normally do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you get blocked by one of the moderators or me, I don't do a lot of blocking. I usually don't unblock people because you got blocked for a reason. Maybe you was on the op page talking shit, co-signing or whatever, and then try to come over here. I know who you are. A lot of times I know exactly who you are. They will volunteer to babysit the kids too. There's some of the most naive people I've ever seen. They love Cook Carmen. They love her ass. I don't know what it is. Somebody gave him $5. Yes, she and Kim is not playing, nor is Chef Val. Cook really needs help. She's one sad, plentiful lady. It's not looking good if Take leave her going to the mental hospital for sure. It's not going to be an easy break. I can tell you that. Somebody sent something to my message tonight. A couple of y'all sent something to me about some other page exposing Ari for all of the stuff that she had. Apparently, they said, skeletons in her closet from bankruptcy to liens to a whole bunch of other stuff they were saying. I mean, listen, people always digging around for information on other people. And the reality of it is if people look hard enough, you can always find something about anybody and everybody on this planet that people might not want to be, public or be made public. So all the people who doing the digging and the researching, etc., the same motherfuckers who got skeletons in their closet. And that's crazy to me because, again, apart from my identity being stolen, I've never, ever, ever in life done anything even remotely wrong. Ever. And you can take that check to the bank and cash it, baby. Carmen has no more friends. That's true. That's where she'll be headed. I keep saying she is going to lay hands on Tate. Nurse Chris and them don't mention her anymore. Ice was on somebody else's page crying and saying how she was treated by Chef and Tate crying. I know we covered that like last week sometime. Okay, I don't know what that means. Crook's followers are brain dead. They love her. I don't know that they are up to date on this. Hand bomb is so luxurious. Oh my gosh. I don't know that they're up to date on all of her shenanigans. And if they are, they still love it. They're like Trump supporters. You know, Trump supporters, they don't give a shit what Trump does ever. Like, they're not concerned with that at all. I mean, he could kill one of their firstborn children and they still will fuck with him. Like, that's how Carmen supporters are. It's just crazy. Oh, we've been on here for 3 hours. That's crazy. We all have skeletons, some worse than others. I mean, listen, this is life. I mean, you can't walk on this earth and never have a misstep in life. You can't. That's not possible. And if you haven't, keep living. Keep living. That's my grandmother used to say. And I never really knew what that meant, like in the beginning when I was a kid, and she would say that, but I sure do now. If you haven't had a misstep at some in life, that whatever it may be, it could be anything. If you haven't had a misstep yet, keep living. It will happen. Just give it time. Carmen said that Nurse Chris is supposed to be in their wedding. Some of her followers are waking up, though. That is true. If people can't see that Take don't want Cook, they are blind as Stevie Wonder. I'm trying to tell you. Cook is going to have to pay taxes on that equity from the house and that $275. Absolutely. Because Boss Lady reports her business. She handles her business very well with the IRS. That's why Crook didn't put it in a bank account. You think she put that money in a bank account? She was carrying it with her in New York. I showed you the video of her flashing the money. A stack of money in New York City. Who the fuck other than Floyd Mayweather in his book bag? Because he's a thug now. He's with the shits. Floyd Mayweather and rappers. Who carries stacks of cash? Rappers on video shoots. She just had to flash the stack. And that's no flex because you still got that money from someone else who didn't even have to give you the money. It's not like you went out and worked for that equity money. She knows she can't put it in a bank because the IRS, they have levies on her bank account, all her bank accounts. They're just hypnotized. Listen, guys, I love you all so much. Take this off. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. I'm on more often than you see me. I'm just doing things with the members in a very secluded, members only type area, which I've heard that other people are trying to do the same thing. Like, stop copying me. Like, do your own shit. Like, if I was to go offline, what would you be reporting on? Who would you have to copy? You know what I'm saying? Any ideas that I have, I come up with them shits myself. But other people watch our page, y'all. They watch what we do, how we do it, all the way down to StreamYard. Everybody got StreamYard now. You know what I'm saying? Ask Nandy. Everybody now, other people got other shows. Like, do your own shit. Like, you look so lame copying from other people. And I'm talking about anyone. Like, use your own creativity. You don't have a brain, no creativity. I don't get my ideas from anywhere other than out my brain. So, anyway, they're always watching us is what I'm saying. But if you are not a member or a supporter, we would love to have you. We do a lot of different stuff. We cover Crook and Cook, of course. We cover, we have our our culture chasers group. So we watch different documentaries and different things. I'm having a historian come in, hopefully very soon, onto the platform to tell us about different cultures, specific culture. I'm not gonna give away which one. Exclusive interviews like the one I did with the dentist in Cancun. That's included in the membership. I didn't charge them one dime. virtual field trips we do, virtual travel. I just came back from Savannah. That was for my members. You all got to see some of it, but that was for the members. So lots of good things, hot topics, lots of good things happening, and always expanding and trying to do more and give the members more for their money. This screen that I'm showing right now has our information on it. So you just go to YouTube, find our page, hit the join button, and purchase a supporter or super supporter package and let the good times roll. This was a freebie tonight, though. I really wanted to take y'all through that interview with Crook the Cook's dentist office and chop it up with you guys too, because this is a night crew. I mean, the night crew and I, we have a very special bond. She was saying Tank has more money than her, probably because Chef put off trying to avoid the IRS. Yeah, I talked about that last time we were on. Latanya said, yeah, I see them copying you. Yeah, I want to hate, but y'all want to copy. Which one is it? Because I wouldn't copy anything off somebody I hate or I'd be talking shit about. I'd be doing the opposite of whatever they're doing. Hi, Miss Reeves. I'm going to let you in our private lounge before I go to bed tonight, for sure, because I know you said you sent me a message. All right, y'all. Listen, thank you for watching. If you are watching this on replay, thank you for your viewership as well. I definitely do appreciate it. Please make sure that you're following my page on YouTube, that you hit the notification button, the subscribe and notifications button, so that you get all the notifications every time that I go live. And of course, please become a member if you can afford it. I know everyone can't, and I understand and I respect that. But if you can, if you got a little extra money and you like how we do things on this page, I encourage you to become a supporter. And why am I saying I'm so sleepy right now? I encourage you to become a supporter so that you can get in on all the stuff that we do over in our private space for our members and supporters. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's still like over 600 people on here between Facebook and YouTube. Let me see who's in our private lounge watching. Just a few people, but they're in there watching too. All right, guys. I appreciate you so much. I sent you a message. Let me in the lounge as well. Kenya, you are in the lounge. Didn't you purchase a membership a while ago that I know of? The night crew is lit. Let them know, Jeanette. Good night, Latanya. Thank you and good night. Love the night crew. We be hanging tough in the night crew. Boy, y'all with the shits. I love it. Thank you for coming to see us. Absolutely. I love y'all. I absolutely love y'all. I just, I'll do this from time to time for and with you guys. I absolutely adore you all. You guys have a good night, and I will see you on the next live. Bye.